Okay. Here we are. We've started. Good. Now I just have to get back onto the page. Okay. Had some technical difficulties there, folks. I made my pacifism run, though. I made it. It was good. It worked well. I got myself another achievement. Like, that matters. Anyway. Alright. What else do I do? I have to connect to the server. Oh, I can hear myself. I should stop that. Oh, boom. Okay. Direct. Okay. Sorry. Well, now we're doing Iosias. But yeah, no, I made the pacifism run. That was actually pretty fun. Okay. Fun times, fun times. Hey. We're by the fire. Oh, yeah. Care to host the call again, Kriana. And get my character sheet and the game reference up. And I think we should be okay. Sure. And Variax is getting tea. What else is new? British, am I right? I'm not gonna kill Squee. Why would I want to kill Squee? Yo!
Hey, I'm gonna be quiet for just a minute because I am literally scarfing down food. I had a busy day.
Gotcha.
But, like, I just got my mic flipped up. It'll be like 30 seconds to a minute, just depending on how wide I can open my gullet. You know, like a...
Yeah. Why is that static? That static must be you with your mic being up, Squee.
Does that fix it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then hang on.
Am I heard? Can people hear me?
Yes,
Hello,
we can hear you.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
4, 5,
hear
6.
everything.
I'm Kriana, the greatest gal in town. No, I'm
You're the
kidding.
only gal in town.
Oh, okay, all the girls, will you please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else here.
What? Wait, there's so many. We know so many ladies. Come on.
It's true, we know them, but are they here?
Of course, Squee would stand up. I'm a dwarf.
Oh, God.
I'm a sexy lady dwarf.
That's a
With a
hairdresser.
beard.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a
Look,
drink
I'm
of
little
water there,
confused.
sexy lady
Leave me
dwarf.
alone.
There we go. We do have a female. My little sister's on the couch next to me. That does count. Thank you.
Hi, little sister.
Hi, sister. What you should do is you should tell us her name and then like take your headphones off and like just like have the audio regularly going and then we can be like, oh hey, I was gonna say Kansas, but that's really not a female name.
You've obviously never been to Kansas. Ha ha.
Kansas.
Okay.
Quick
Also,
run.
I was wrong. There are ladies here. Of course, you can't trust the internet.
I'm a lady.
No one's a lady
Or
on the
so I
internet.
say.
Yeah, you could be 12
What are you
year old
talking about,
prepubescent
Inferno?
boy.
I trust the internet implicitly, especially when they send me those emails like they can make my chest bigger or something.
Your chest bigger, is that what you're gonna stick with? Your
Look,
chest?
there might be kids here, okay?
Who cares? Do you know how often we fucking swear? No, just kidding.
Not me. Unless I'm reading fan fiction. you
Indeed.
have no idea how hard it is for me to set aside my normal rules just to be able to cuss as Vegeta.
Well, we all have sacrifices, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose the sacrifices go. That's not
Oh
that
man,
hard.
I'm looking forward to playing my dude again.
Me too. Yep, looking forward to playing your dude again.
Yeah. Which will be nice. What will be really nice though is that, well, now that we're starting on time, We can, and we're not like learning the game now. We're learning parts of it, but I don't know. We've done combat before, so I think we're pretty good. Swear like a Scotsman. I am half Scottish. I could swear like a Scotsman. I'm assuming you say the word haggis a lot, even though that's not a swear word and it's just a delicacy.
It's almost like you just added to the end of sentences.
Go fuck right off and cram some haggis up your ass. I don't know. I can't do Scot. I'm half Scot, but I can't do a Scottish accent. I can do English, which is ironic, considering I'm French and Scottish. So English should be the last thing I should be speaking, but whatever. Hello, Juke. Juke to however Variax does it. Jutike for freedom. Yeah, oh gods. Yeah, is Krana, are you still around here, Krana Face? She's gone.
Yes.
Everyone has left me. No, you're not Krana Squee.
Oh.
And Variax is getting tea right now.
Wait, what do you mean everyone's left you? I'm right here.
Well, everyone that matters. I'm
Oh, you
just
bastard.
kidding, Squee. You're my
Guess who
best.
won't be-
Hey, Squee, you're my best internet buddy.
Guess who won't be healing before Zod then?
You?
Yeah, probably. That would be kind of hard. It'd be a hell of a trick, though.
Yeah. Unless you get -1, then you can heal yourself pretty easy. Healing magic's pretty safe.
I was sitting there going, dude, I am totally going to destroy the universe just trying to heal somebody.
Yes, thank you, Kojo Whack. I am Canadian. Thank you for reminding me. Sometimes I forget what nation I'm from.
Inferno, you're not French and
I'm
Scottish. You're Canadian.
Oh.
Never fear, Kriana's back.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Now I fear more.
What? Oh, come
I
on.
didn't even know what it was until this moment.
Yeah.
Well, I have so
Yay,
much
Canadians. Alright, as our teetotaler gets his tea.
Watch, I bet you anything. Like last session we were all looked pretty impressive. Like you and I both killed 2 people. The dwarf was able just to like take a beating without even blinking. And then like this turn we're gonna miss
See,
everything
but we're better
run
equipped,
into
so we should do
walls.
better.
Yeah, I know.
I dance on the
Why we
table?
won't.
Although,
Totally be like,
we're not
waiting.
fading.
He's gonna be like, yeah, let's charge. And we all like, just like run into a wall and knock ourselves unconscious.
the problem is that yesterday we used up all our critical hits. Like, we got like 7 of them.
I tell you, it's been like that for me with this game. Either I roll like a 10 or a 1. It's like nothing in between.
Except for a bunch of 6s when you're trying to heal.
Except for
Yeah, better equipment equals better monsters. Better equipment equals leads to pancakes. We are energetic.
Yay! I love pancakes.
Me too.
Oh,
Oh man, my second favorite food
no.
is pancakes.
what's your
Variax is not a
favorite food?
pancake.
No,
What?
I think he means energetic. I think Variax his ass got kicked again for a second late go.
Variax, it's okay. You can be fashionably late like me.
No, he's here. He's just probably drinking tea now.
I think what they're saying is we'll never be like you.
More like very sad, am I right?
Aww,
Very
this is
sex.
happy time.
It is
As
happy
opposed
time.
to
We're gonna be
very
like so. We're gonna be like so like energetic,
Yeah, I'll be contagious.
and then it won't be contagious. Variax is gonna want to shoot us because he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, will they just please stop?" I'm gonna be like, Squeeze,
I'm
gonna be
surprised,
like,
I'm surprised he didn't say anything about us like just wandering around the map while he was talking.
That's true.
I think we were
I
standing in
just
front of the
assumed
mayor
he'd
house. I kept
notice.
like standing in front of Pratchett.
I know. I kept on moving out of the way. And I'm like,
I was
"Stop
like-
it! Stop
I was
it!
like,
Zod, heal before
Stop
Zod.
no,
Stop it!"
no, where you going?
Nowhere. I'm getting out of my chair. Whoa!
No?
Whoa!
That's my chair.
Whoa! Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Where did...
How old are you
Corinne
guys
go?
again? What's your
Oh.
age?
Oh, I think
Whoa.
17.
Whoa.
Pancake. Hey, I know you.
It's the
Hello.
voice again.
Hello.
And good morning.
Good morning.
Disembodied voice of God.
Hello, chat.
So, Karina, are you gonna make a little animated thing of
Yes.
the door? Are you? Oh, that's excellent. Variax will be it. His voice will be like from God on high.
Yeah, I was
something.
gonna make like just like a floating ghostly apparition.
That works.
What's happening?
I'm not quite sure what's going to happen, but it sounds amazing.
You know how
Well-
I do. Oh,
Sorry.
well, Inferno, you go ahead.
Okay. Well, last night I highlighted that part where Squee's like, "Where did you get that staff?" I took it out of Corin's ass. Oh, ho, 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 that part. And Corinne has a tendency to make little animated shorts based on funny moments, so she's gonna do that for that moment.
Awesome.
Goofy.
Yes.
Neat. Okay.
I have a band-aid here if anyone needs it.
Yes, I've cut myself. Please send it through the internet.
I'm just gonna like paste it on my computer and be like, get it. Why is it?
It's like I don't think anyone can do that, Kriana.
Not yet, but one day we will.
I can't wait till I can email food. Oh man, I'm so.
I don't think I can't wait to.
Could solve world hunger with that.
Yeah, just
Oh,
just get a pancake comes out of your
times
CD
does
ROM
Third
drive.
world countries get the internet.
Yeah, screw that. I was just basically doing it because like people are always like, oh, I have this delicious apple pie here that my grandma makes. She makes the best pie, and then I could be like, all right, send some my way, and we'll see if it's the best apple pie.
All those times when people are like, "You want a cookie?" and I'll be like, "Yes, I do."
I really want one.
Can't wait for the days when third world countries consider people really, really poor just because they only have an iPhone.
Yeah, I think we have a while. Anywho, enough of our inane banter. Oh man, all this talk of food has just made me think of food words. Batter. How you doing, V?
Good
fine.
morning.
I have been awake for less long than I was awake last night because I got up early last night because I thought it was an hour earlier. So I'm still kind of waking up, but
Oh, you're a little
I
groggy.
should be
Okay.
fine. Yeah, a
Alright.
little bit. That's why. But I have tea and stuff. So
Quick, let's do a fight now before he realizes we've won.
I hope you
Gundam
guys like
style.
the new and improved lobby 2.0 that I gave you with a fire and table and chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I vamped it up for your characters while they waited. Yeah, it's more
that's
comfortable
nice.
for them.
It is comfortable. Except people keep moving me around. Stop chasing around the table.
Hey, Squeeze one chased me.
Yeah.
I
I'm
was on
moving
top
no
of you.
one but myself.
I moved Inferno accidentally once.
Uh-huh.
I'm
That's
just a
about it.
friendly person. I was
Oh, you
giving
shouldn't
you a
even be able
shoulder
to.
rub,
That's facts.
honestly.
Shouldn't he be able to move to Inferno?
No, you shouldn't. No.
Now Triana's dancing on the
Well,
table.
maybe I got
Nice.
a strict ownership on this time because maybe I didn't check that box. Anyway, shouldn't matter because you should only move there.
Right, not moving
I
Inferno.
swear by my ancestors, I will end you.
I'm a dwarf on a table.
Okay.
I'm having way too much fun dancing on this
Yeah,
table.
you're having way too much fun moving an icon around. Map tool.
You know what? You know what, though? People say way too much fun. I say easily entertained is a good thing.
Yeah.
I am easily entertained. Is that a good thing?
I
Yes.
suppose.
Yeah,
I think it is. Actually. Yeah. All in
never
all,
be
I reckon
bored.
it is.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. I am very rarely bored.
Easily
Give
made
me a
happy.
ball of yarn and a National Geographic, and I'm good for weeks.
Gangnam style.
Oh god. Gangnam Style.
Hey, sexy lady.
I love that dance. I don't know what part of the dance I love the most. The two cross-handed like thing.
Galloping thing.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
the side hip kind of move.
Yeah, I know. It's all so cool. I want to be able to do that.
It's not that difficult.
It's not hard. My girl
I-
is teaching me.
Listen, when you
Apparently,
have the grace of a
apparently,
Brianna.
apparently, if you're Korean, it's like required learning. I was like, why do you even know this? So,
Okay.
we were gonna go save the world.
No.
Absolutely. Okay, well, before we start properly, two things. First of all, just want to reiterate my thanks to you guys for playing and for the people in the chat for watching, because I know it's late for some of us, and even so, it's nice for people to take time out, register interest in the whole thing, so I do appreciate it. And I hope that we have a lot of fun like we did last morning, because I think it went well yesterday. I think I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys did too.
Oh, I had a blast.
I had so much fun.
We live still.
Yeah, helps. And secondly, I would like you guys, put you on the spot, to do like a recap of what happened yesterday. For people who maybe weren't in the chat yesterday, or just to refresh everybody's memory so we know what's going on.
All right.
So collectively, just go.
Previously, fuck.
Way to go, Kriana.
Hang
We're
on,
all
hang
waiting
on.
for you.
Hang on.
Set the tone.
I'll be in my trailer.
No. Okay, just reverse, re-record that. We can do that. We're Let's Players. That's how it works on a stream, right? Right. Okay, ready? Previously on Iosia. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, that's all you're gonna do?
That was it.
I did my part.
Okay.
We all just like do like I'm Zod. Quick, save them! Oh my God, he robbed us.
Okay. Anyways, since
being
I talk a
patient.
lot in the game, I'll let Squee start off the recap.
Okay, so basically the way it started is we were all sitting in front of a campfire. We had just met some guy named not Elrond, but kind of like Elrond. I don't remember his name. Eldroth. We met Eldroth, and we sat around a campfire. We introduced ourselves and found out that we have a quiet but happy dwarf. We have a noble, ancestor-loving warrior, and we have a small wannabe doctor. And then we found out we got robbed. And then we tracked down the guy who robbed us, which was also the guy that made us delicious stew.
Who was
Very
Elroth?
important to put that in there. Elroth. And we found him being attacked by a bunch of tiny little demons. Short side of the story, we kicked ass. Demons, not so much. We saved Elroth. We
Emerged
had
without
a...
scratch, totally.
Huh?
You emerged without a scratch from that fight, totally.
Oh, there's a scratch.
I did.
We were
I
bloody.
did.
You did,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got blood in my eyes.
It was so very nice of you to point that out specifically. No. We did get... My companions got a fair bit of damage done to them, and they got a fair bit of healing done to them, too. A lot of sixes. And we decided... We debated over the fate of Elroth the thief. It seems as though our doctor was in favor of just kind of letting him go. Actually seeming more impressed that the guy had stole from him than upset that anything really happened. You had the ancestor-loving warrior.
Corin Armstrong. The name's right
Corin
there.
Armstrong. You had Corin Armstrong, who wanted to deliver him to the justice of the town. And then you had the dwarf that just kind of wanted to, Pratchett, who just kind of wanted to leave him naked. We decided at the end to take him to town to face justice. We took him to town, found out the townspeople were being plagued by a witch with a curse who poisoned their drinking water. And we decided to help the town. So after talking to the mayor, accepting a mission to take down this foul cretin, we outfitted ourselves for battle. And then we had a meal and went to sleep.
Yeah,
Dude.
awesome. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah. So our story picks up the next morning after you all wake up, and head off for the source of the water, where the witch is rumored to be lurking. So basically, you just follow the stream out of the town. So. It's pretty hard going. It's not really that far to walk as the crow flies, but you start walking uphill pretty quickly because you're walking into the mountains. The forest sort of tapers out and becomes less sparse and stuff. The soil becomes more sandy, drier, rockier. The grass that covered everything dissipates and becomes sort of tufts of horse shrubs and stuff. But the weather's pretty nice. You know, it's dry, it's overcast, so it's not too hot. It's not raining or anything, which is bad. And you make it, basically, because you didn't travel during the night. So that's very clever of you. You waited during the you waited otherwise. So that could have been bad.
It
But
could
you
have
skipped
been.
that. So yeah, well, you know, yeah, could have been, but it isn't. So you follow the stream into the mountains. Okay, I'm good. And eventually you come to a cliff face, pretty much, wherein the stream is coming from. It's sort of, and it goes into a narrow cave entrance, which looks very foreboding and such, and very dark inside. So I'm afraid you will have to, unless you can see in the dark. You got to do two things here, pretty much. You have to decide which order you're going to go into the cave with, like what sort of marching order you have within the caves. And secondly, someone has to hold the torch, which means that someone has to have a hand free to do that.
All right.
Which could be difficult for your party because you've got a dual wielder and two people who use two-handed weapons.
Well, I request that Zod holds the torch because he can still attack with, one hand. We can have maybe perhaps the dwarf lead because his vision can see clear, and my spear with my two hands, I have reach. So if I fall up behind, if anything attacks us in the front, I can still, attack through people because of the range of my weapon. That's my suggestion, at least.
Well, I would also offer another suggestion, just for us to consider all the options. My character, or I guess I should be saying me, I fight best when I can move without being seen, and if I'm bearing a torch, that is impossible. So if things come to blows and we have problems, I am at the best to you when I am unnoticed.
Quick question, Variax. How wide is this cave?
It's not very wide. It looks quite narrow. You can't see that far into it. It looks to sort of go into and up into the cave pretty quickly. So there's a steep incline once it gets into the cave.
But the thing is,
goes up, so
the thing
but
I
it
would
looks
be thinking,
narrow.
Well, the thing I'd be thinking though is that most caves don't stay narrow hallways. There's always going to be chambers or rooms or something like that. Almost always.
Well,
I don't think I've ever seen a cave that's just a hallway.
Fair enough. I recommend, even if the cave does widen a little bit, I suggest, it's through my training, that we all work together as a cohesive unit. We're stronger when we're together. We're weaker if other people are running off somewhere else. That is why I suggested. Listen, if you don't want to hold the torch, just tell me so, Zod, and I will hold it.
No. There is debating tactics. I never said anything about not wanting to.
Okay.
I am simply letting you know what my strengths and how to best use me. And working as a cohesive unit doesn't mean charging head on.
Oh, we're definitely not charging. That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, it's because I never do that.
Could have fooled me.
Yes.
If it is the will of the party for me to hold the torch, I have no problems holding the torch.
Well, once again, I believe we, Zod, are at an impasse, and I think it will take our third person, Pratchett, to break this stalemate. What do you think, Pratchett? Obviously, I don't think you need the torch, since your sight's very good, and in that case, you should lead. But the only question is, which one of us do you think would you rather hold the torch? I suggest that we Zod hold it, so we can stay together as a cohesive unit.
I heard you.
Okay, all right.
Hush. I believe that Zod should hold the torch, though. Corn brings up a very good point.
Thank you, Pratchett.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I I almost called you dwarf, and I realized I should call you by your name and not your race. That's all.
Get over here.
No, I'm just joking. All right, please. No dwarf huggles. All right. Anyway. Very good. Thank you. So I believe it'll
Alright.
be Pratchett in front, then Zod with the torch, and then me behind Zod.
Okay. All right then. Now Zod, because you're using because you're holding the torch, you don't have your offhand weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, so you lose that attack. But someone has to hold the torch, otherwise you can't say.
Right.
So, so yeah. So I mean, if you get the chance where there's light, obviously you can put the torch out and then use it. But otherwise, you will need it unless I say there is actually light to be able to see by. Okay.
Right.
If you want to be thorough about it, on your character sheet, just at the top of the second sheet, you have a left hand and right hand slot. So in the left hand, you would put torch. In the right hand, you would put short sword. Just so you
Right.
know what your character's carrying. You know, you don't have to, but
I think I'll get it.
details you could do. Yeah.
Out of curiosity. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead, Inferno.
Could Squee use that torch as like a blunt weapon, or would it have just a big chance of just letting it go out? Like,
It's not really designed to use as a weapon. It's purely a light source, we think.
okay,
You know.
all right. Just curious.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask the same thing. Like, if I'm desperate, can I use it to set clothing on fire or something?
No, I never thought so. It's purely just it's a utility item, you know.
Okay.
So you head into the cave now. Is any of you
Are any of us?
over 6'2" or over 200 pounds?
I am 6 feet and 190 pounds.
I am 250 pounds, but 4'9". What?
I love dwarves.
I'm 5'10" and 150 pounds.
Okay, that's fine. And Grena,
Aren't you
you're a
French?
dwarf,
Yes.
so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's fine. It's because larger characters would have difficulty getting into the caves because it's so narrow.
Wow, that's
And
really
it's,
narrow.
you know,
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to squeeze in, you know, past some jagged rocks and stuff like that. But because she's a dwarf, you know, it's caves, it's underground, she's a dwarf.
This is
They're
my
used to it.
land.
So I think exactly. So that doesn't apply to dwarves. So you make it in the light of day. You leave behind you, and you are suddenly encased in blackness. The only illumination is from Zod's torch as you make your way up a winding crevice in the mountain. You make your way up it. It goes upwards quite steeply, quite a steep incline, but you make your way up it. The dwarf leading the way, he can see perfectly well with or without the torch. Probably better without, actually. And yeah, he can see perfectly well. And he leads you up for... You go for quite a while, maybe 20 or 30 minutes. You walk into the mountain. And eventually you begin to be aware that there's something ahead of you. First of all, the dwarf will be aware that there's a green glow coming from up ahead, from sort of around a corner, and you all can hear the sound of water falling, of a waterfall, pretty much. It's actually pretty damn loud because in the cave the sound is sort of echoing. So you're pretty aware. You can ascertain quite easily that there's a cavern up ahead with some flowing water in it.
I see.
But it's round a cave just up ahead.
I see. Now, the cave itself seems to widen out a little bit?
Yes, further up it does.
Okay. I'll suggest to Zod, if you want, I can take the torch now, and if you care to, you can scout up ahead without being afraid that the light will give you away.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay, so I'll
You guys want to wait here and I'll
Yeah, we'll wait
report
here.
back?
Yes. So I'll take the torch, I'll put my spear on my back, and in my right hand I'll have my sword, and on the left hand I'll have the torch.
Well, hang on. Before I do that, though, I should ask: does it look like there would be any light for me to see by if I go without the torch?
The
Can't
green
scout
glow
ahead.
looks to be pretty bright. Not massively bright, but
Okay, but enough. I'm not going to be running into walls.
No.
Okay.
You can. It would count as dim light, which means you'll get a minor penalty to combat rolls and other rolls where it requires you to see vaguely well. But otherwise, no, you'll be fine.
All right, that'll work.
If you come across any trouble, yell and we'll come running.
I will do so.
Good. Good luck, brave young man. Hopefully everything will work out fine.
If you hear me call your name, come running. If you hear me just screaming, run faster.
You got it.
All right, you'll have to bear with me, but I do something with the map tools.
Sure. You know, while you're doing that, I do like how so far in this adventure, I have an idea, Squee has an idea, and Gran is always the one to decide.
Amazing.
It's funny because like I'm picturing what Pratchett's thinking right now, and I'm like, oh, Pratchett's not happy about this. Man, Pratchett does not agree. Violet's like, what do you think, Pratchett? Well, you're both dumb. Let me handle this.
Yep.
I'm a dwarf!
Yes, you are.
Sorry, I just felt like I needed a battle cry.
Best battle cry ever.
I'm a dwarf.
It's almost as good as, this is a battle cry!
I'm doing a battle cry!
Good old Pratchett.
Oh, Pratchett. My precious Pratchett. Precious Pratchett.
This is kind of irritating. I can't get the fog of war to work properly.
That's because I'm too good for it.
Maybe.
It's tricky, I do know that much, but vision...
There's so many different settings. Fog of war on, and then vision on. Oh, there we go. Hang on.
Okay.
And then shows. No, and then you've all disappeared again when I put it into player view. What is with that?
Kneel before Zod. Heal
That's
before
not,
Zod.
but that's not the saying, though.
I know, it's
'Cause that's
heal
just-
before Zod.
Yeah, that's just stealing. No, mine's completely original.
Yeah.
So original.
Uh-huh.
So extremely original.
All right, we'll have to do without it for this one. Oh, hang on, you just bit. What? Your characters keep disappearing when I put it on.
I'm going into stealth mode.
Well, yeah, but you're
And
rolling
I'm so
stealth.
good. Yeah, I'm so good at spreads.
Disappeared
Pages.
everyone.
I have to ask: can that really be your battle cry?
What?
I'm a dwarf.
I think that's a badass battle cry.
I think so too. I think it'll strike fear into our enemies and be like, "Holy crap! I wasn't sure before."
But now I know! Just a dwarf!
Zod is not like Squeeper. Honestly,
That is not like the Reaper!
he
All right,
doesn't
that'll have to do.
steal.
Okay. If
You
we
just
see
gotta
something
do it
that we're
like-
not supposed to see, we'll just suspend our disbelief. We won't metagame.
I've hidden things in a different way, possibly.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't think
Don't look behind curtain number 2.
underneath
There's like
the
a
rock.
giant car, just some random, just some weird icons
No.
floating on there. What is that?
It'll be a
He's not
sign
really
that
looking at
says
a
"Move
giant
along."
banana or
Nothing
what?
here.
We'll have to wait for it to load up. So let me know when that's done, because it should have moved you right.
Okay.
Okay.
Kakari
All right,
Cave.
let me know when it's loaded up.
I love how everyone sees a sneaky character and automatically thinks a thief. My character has
Well, yeah,
nothing.
that's stereotypes for you, isn't it? You know,
Yeah,
it's what
yeah.
we've been led to believe.
There we go. Oh no, the rocks. I hate them. All right.
Clever.
I haven't loaded yet.
Okay.
You just spoiled it for me. Thanks, Sai. Thanks. I now know there's rocks in a cave.
Well, that's how all rogues are? Not true at all. There's lots of rogues who don't steal things. They're just sneaky.
Oh, yes, now I see it.
You'd have to call Driz de Orden a thief if you wanted to go do that.
Aye.
I like that water effect. That looks really nice. Like the water picture.
Yeah. You can do some nice things with map tool.
Yeah,
can.
this is quite elegant. Okay.
The guy thinks in rocks.
Anywho,
Okay, are you all loaded?
yes.
I'm loaded.
Yes.
I'm ready.
All right. So what's happening? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go scout ahead.
He's going to go
sneaky.
scout ahead.
All sneaky like.
All right. So first of all, give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Um,
What is stealth check? Just a D10 plus my sneak, or what?
Plus your agility. Yep.
Okay. So, and then +1 for that extra skill I have because I had a 4 in sneak.
Yeah, you've got a 4+1 sort of thing, haven't you, going?
So
yeah,
8 plus 5 plus whatever I roll. Got it. So 4, 12, 17.
No, that's pretty high. All right, then we'll go up ahead and see what you can see.
How
Hello.
far can I go before I have to check?
Move your movement allowance. So how many agility points you've got?
So I have 8.
You could,
so
or you could just move. Just move into the place now. I'll tell you what you see, and then you can react to it.
well, I'm gonna stay near, like over here.
All right, so you just dart around the corner, sort of thing.
Right.
All right, the green glow within this chamber is caused by this luminous algae, which is going sort of around the waterfall. It's quite commonly known stuff. I forget the name offhand, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it often grows in caves and lights them up. It's sort of a handy little thing to light places up that need to be lit sometimes. So yeah, there's a dull sort of green ebb around the place. Actually makes you feel quite ill, but like not in a physical sense. It's just sort of got that sickly sort of green color to it that bathes the entire cavern in this sort of neon green. Also, Mr. Square, Mr. Zod,
Yes.
you see a group of creatures. Should just have come visible now if you zoom out.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right, now these look to be small reptilian creatures, humanoid but reptilian. They're about 4 feet high, with sort of amphibious traits. They've got scaly blue skin, webbed feet and hands, large, wide mouths. They're very energetic. They're all darting around and stuff. You see one just coming out of the pool with a fish in its mouth, so they're eating and stuff. There's also one that's not dissimilar sort of in appearance, but the thing is it's massive. There's one really huge one, where the other's about like 4 feet in height. Like I said, the other one can be twice as big, like maybe 8 feet high. And it's really built. The other ones are sort of quite wiry and quite quick in their movements and stuff. And the other one is pretty seems pretty slow and docile actually, but looks immensely strong. So Squid, give me a law test to see if you guys if you know what these things are.
Okay. So
Did you do it on
D10
your
plus
own?
intellect. Got it. 1 plus 7, so 8.
You don't have a clue what these things are. What a clue! You've never seen them before in your life.
Yay!
But you made your sneak skill test, so they do not see you. They continue to feed and chitter amongst themselves. There's a bit of scrapping and stuff over a bit of fish.
Am I
But yeah,
fairly certain that these are the only things in this room?
Yeah, yeah. The
Okay.
rest of the place is pretty much empty. As you can see, there's a bunch of sort of high rocks as well and stuff. That
All right.
it's not just a barren place. There's rock outcrops and everything there as well.
So if I go back to my friends, do I need to roll another check, or do we just? It was all. in one check?
No, as well, yeah, you'll need to make another one, but it'll be a very minor one. So don't
Okay.
roll a 1. I reckon you'll do it.
9 plus.
Fine, you can get back now.
Hey guys,
What?
Hello.
I found these things.
Well,
They're like okay, okay.
You'll
I've
just-
scouted the room. There are 5 lizard-like creatures, 4 little ones, and 1 huge big one. I don't know what they are. I've never seen them before. They're scaly. They eat fish.
The other characters can take a law test if they want now, and
okay, I'll try.
see if that description.
Sure.
How do I do
Let's
that
see here.
again?
Lore. I don't have skill, so it's just my intellect. So 7.
Yeah.
I got 13.
All right.
Oh. And then
Probably
Nine.
not.
intellect 7, yeah.
10. Unless you have any law skill.
No.
Okay. Well, Karan at least knows what the little ones are. These are, you might have already guessed, Kakarai. These are sort of little fish creatures. They're known to be extremely hostile. They eat people because they get sick of the taste of fish.
Oh my.
They're not to be trifled with. They're individually they're not that dangerous, but in a group they can be because they tend to swarm. The only thing is that you're aware they're quite tribal. So if you get 2 groups together, they'll tend to fight amongst themselves for territory and stuff. They tend to live in swamps and wet places, which is what this is. So yeah, you know what they are. They're a Kakarai, but you don't know what the big one is.
All right. Armed with this knowledge, I'll say I don't know what the large one is that you're describing, but the small ones are Kakarai. The good news is, well, the bad news is, I suppose, is that there's no way of rationalizing with them. They like to eat humanoids, people. So I'm afraid we might have to fight them. They do like to swarm their prey. However, can I also assume that... well, actually, I'll just ask. Zod, are there any sort of outcroppings or any sort of terrain that we can use as a defensive advantage to prevent them from attacking us? I mean, swarming around us?
Our best bet's going to be to hold this choke point entering the cavern. What I would suggest, though I'm not a tactical expert when it comes to fighting, is to let me sneak behind one of the large rocks, and then you 2 stand here, where they can only attack you from one direction and can't outflank you, and draw them to you, and then while you guys do a frontal assault, I can hit them from the side.
That's a good plan. However, only one problem. I'm very, very good. I'm trained at holding off enemies with my spear, but I can't do that with this torch in my hand.
We don't need a torch.
Oh no?
Not really.
No, you don't. Yeah.
Do we know about the algae?
I'll tell. I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
tell
yeah,
you about
yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
What is that
it's-
green light?
Okay.
The algae will. It's not like perfect conditions. Like you'll receive a -1 penalty to your combat rolls if you're a human in this light. If you don't use the torch, otherwise you can see fine in it.
All right. I think that will
The
work.
shadows are a little bit longer and stuff, so it can be a little bit disorientating at times.
Cool. All right. Well, let me extinguish this torch, and we can move into position.
Well,
Oh.
hang on. I had an idea. Before we do that, V, and this is more of a utility thing. If they just kind of throw the torch a few feet in front of them, it'll hit the ground and just keep burning, right? To help kind of
Yes.
improve lighting conditions.
Yeah, I guess it will.
I mean,
actually,
if
yeah.
we're drawing them to us anyway, why not just
Yeah,
throw
you
the
could
torch
just
out?
place it into the ground, yeah, or something like that. Yeah, you can find.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good plan. Then I will throw the torch nearby where we are.
Give
and-
me about 10 seconds to set up before you do so.
Okay. Then Pratchett can give a war cry, and while he is attracting them, I can switch to my preferred weapon. Okay.
Indeed. All right, so we got a plan. We
We
good?
have a plan.
Indeed.
All right, then. Away I go again. I assume another sneak check. V, I'm going to try and get to the left furthest big rock.
Okay. You get a +1 bonus to the roll because you know terrain pretty well now, but a 1 will automatically fail anyway. So
Got it. So 3 plus 8 plus 5 plus 1. So 14 plus 3, so 17.
He's a good sneak. Yeah, you make it
He
easily.
is a good sneak, yeah.
He is a good sneak.
All right, so we'll count to 10, and in that time, I'm assuming Zod would have gotten to his point, and I'll say to Pratchett, "Are you ready?"
I am ready.
All right, let's go kill some Kakurai, and I'll sheath my sword, move to this position, and get ready to throw the torch when Pratchett is in position.
Can I just move? Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. Here I am!
All right.
Hi.
Okay.
It would be funny if that's what he says. Hey, here I am.
Okay, so we'll say on a count of 3, I'll throw the torch, and Pratchett will scream. Now, is there a way for me to mark where I want to throw the torch, V? Like, is there a tool for me to make an X or something?
You can use the drawing tool, I think.
Okay. Let's try this.
Possibly.
I want to throw it to here.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That's fine, yeah.
Can I erase
So,
that? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, I can't erase it. Okay, good. Actually, no, maybe I'll just keep the X there, so you know.
Yeah, just put it there. So 4 squares around that point, you can see fine, because that's how far the light stretches,
Why aren't
you know.
4 squares. Hang on, I gotta put-
4 squares, yeah, for the humans among you.
Okay, just a second.
So, could you put the X back
Yeah,
there?
I am.
Okay, cool.
And once you do that, we will start, because they will definitely notice that.
Yep.
All right, so 4 squares in any direction, not just the 4 squares. Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
like a radius, yeah.
Got it, okay.
All right, and
I'm on
there we go. Now, V, can we say in the time for them to get to us, or for combat to start, will I have the spear in my hand, or will I have to spend a turn to...
Yeah, no, yeah. You could have done that all before it.
Okay.
It started. Sure, you can have the spear equipped.
Perfect.
Certainly. All right, now we roll for initiative.
Sweet.
As usual, but regardless, you all get initiative before these guys because you're all prepared and stuff. So effectively, you all get a turn before these guys move.
Good.
Yay. Okay, so...
Which you'll probably just spend moving and stuff, but
Initiative is just D10 plus agility, right?
agility. Yep.
Right. So I have 11.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, all right then. So that's the little ones.
Oh, okay.
8, and the big one. 12. Wow, the big one moved first. That's unexpected. So let me know what you all got, and
Okay.
I'll just add you to the initiative and stuff.
All right, I got 14.
You got 14.
Mm-hmm. 8 plus 6.
I got 11.
You got 11. Grandma.
Okay. I got a 1. Does that still count, or is it?
Yeah. You just add your agility to it.
Okay, 7.
Okay, so there's no
All right.
way to critically miss initiative or something.
No, it's just no.
I was just making sure. Like I might have tripped over my mighty dwarven feet.
he shouts mightily and then falls asleep.
Yeah, I suppose I could put a rule in whereas if you roll 1 for initiative, you ultimately miss your first go because you're like fumble and go, what do I do? But I don't think it's needed.
Okay.
So we're all fine.
That doesn't
So it
sound-
goes Karan, Zod, then the big one moves, little ones move, and then Pratchett. But in this first turn, the Kakurai and their big cousin don't actually do anything because you're catching them by surprise. So,
Stare around and go,
well, they notice the torch and they turn around and like, there's people there. But by the time they've done that, you've already moved up or whatever. So
Oh, I should, just in case I need to, I want to point out I do have both swords drawn, just in case, I go to attack, it's like, well, you didn't say you
Okay.
drew. So just making sure.
yeah. No, I we get that. It wasn't in combat, so that you had time to get your
Right.
because a combat round is literally seconds. So you could have done that on the way there or whatever. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Cool.
All right, make it all official. There you go.
All right, I am
I like
simply
that.
going to try to echo Pratchett's war cry. Not
She's
really.
a dwarf.
What? No. No.
Thank you very much.
No, just in the same echo its ferocity. I'll probably say something that I was trained to in my militia. I can't think of something off the top of my head. But I'm simply going to guard.
Fair enough. Yep.
Yeah.
So you're not moving, but any creatures that come towards you, you will get a hit on.
Exactly. Now, just to be clear, with my spear, I can attack people that are 5 feet away. So 1 square additional away from me, right?
Yeah, that's
Cool. And when oh, wait. Yeah, there. Yeah, excellent. And also when I guard, I do have that skill. Let me double check. That when guarding prevents opponents from moving adjacent. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So no one's gonna pretty much hold the line. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
You guard as many times as attacks you have, so you'll be able to pull off 2 of them, I believe, with your spear.
Makes sense.
In
Good
that
job,
way.
Captain Carahy.
Captain Carahy?
Very good.
Hold the line.
Oh yeah.
Hold the line.
Yep, I'm holding it.
If you want to do anything, Mr. Zard,
Gonna like grimace a little bit at the ferocity of their war cry. Like, oh my god. That's it.
All right, fine. And just in case you want to,
I'm just gonna stay here and do the whole.
all right, fair enough. And then we do the same thing again. So, and then
It'd
okay.
be funny, like you guys are like, that means attack us.
Come on, come at me then. Come
All
on.
right, you notice that that the big one is being prodded by the others to go forward, and it does, but it only moves 3. So, right, how much is it? 7. Okay, so that's 35, isn't it? Yeah. And yeah, they swarm you now. Not sure how aware your characters are of this. But the one with the blue circle is the shaman. He probably looks a bit different. He'll have like a headdress or something on, or like a necklace of fish bones or something. But it looks different. I'm going to spend just a little while having a look through his spells and just have a look, see if he can cast anything in range. It won't take a second.
Okay.
Just making you aware that that is what I'm doing.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, my throat. That last battle cry just kind of feels like it's bleeding a bit.
Your throat?
I like my house was shaking from the fierce dwarven cry. My mom's probably downstairs like, what the fuck is she doing up there?
I'm raising a dwarf.
I'm raising a dwarf. She wouldn't have it any other way.
I still
Smiles
like that.
warmly.
I'm a dwarf. He's a dwarf.
I like that too, actually. He's a dwarf!
Okay, so let's see the range of that. So I'll have to increase the difficulty by 2. Do that. Yep.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm curious. The torch, 4 spaces. So would the space the torch is on count as one of the 4 spaces or not?
No.
Okay,
4
got it.
spaces from that space.
Got it. Thanks.
I could draw a little circle if you want.
Yes, that would actually be incredibly helpful, so that I know when to and where to attack.
Let me some.
Shut up, darkness. You don't know what it's like being a
Wouldn't
dwarf.
it be like 1, 2, 3, 4? Won't be so. Oh, whoops! I've ruined
Leave it
that.
to me. Leave it to me.
Okay.
Torches only light in lines. What kind of torch did they give us here?
What? I'm ruining this. Okay.
Oh, you are.
I'm trying to erase it.
Just control and Z it. Control and Z it.
Oh, okay. There we go.
It almost looks like you're shooting on a line of fire.
I made things worse before they got better. I'm so sorry.
All right, I know it's not perfect, but something like that,
Cool.
Okay.
more or less.
Ooh, excuse me.
It doesn't draw out from the center. I've got to draw it from the side and then drag it across, so I can't get it.
It's all good.
Perfectly spherical. But there's probably a way to do it actually, but yeah, something like that. Anyway, Wasn't? Oh, right. The shaman is going to try and cast a spell. I'm going to cast a spell.
Any of the first level ones.
Yeah, might even attack the darkness. He's going to cast freeze. Oh, I might cast ice shards, freezing blast or ice shards. Oh. No,
I
it's
hope
going
he
to cast
fails.
freezing blast. That's a difficulty of 18. Because he's got to increase the range of it. Because it's only got a range of 20 feet normally. He's going to cast it at the dwarf.
Oh,
Nice.
Um,
Well, you are
Very
making the
nice.
most noise.
closest.
God.
Well,
You were
yeah, you
just
were the
into
one that was.
magic,
I'm a dwarf. So you scared him.
Well, I just thought it would scare them, not make them want to fight me. I should have thought about that a little bit more, I guess.
Everybody, I'm a dwarf. Kill the dwarf.
What?
Oh, before I forget, I did tell you about this, like when we made your character, but you've forgotten, and I
What?
forgot as well. But you have a slight resistance to physical damage.
Where?
Everywhere.
On
I
your
told you.
elbows.
Every time you take vitality damage from like combat or whatever, you minus the damage by 1. I said that. I said remember that because I'll forget. And
I'm
it's
sure you did, but
not vital.
there is no way I'd remember something like that.
well
'Cause
clearly
I
because you
can't-
did. So I'm telling you now. Every
Okay.
time that from physical damage, so any sort of combat sort of things. So if you were to take damage from the freezing blast now, it wouldn't count because it's cold damage. But anything physical, you minus one.
Where does it say that I can go against physical? Like,
In resistances and weaknesses,
On your character sheet, underneath attack and defense.
you'll have a 1 under physical.
Cool. So
Oh, right, I see it.
Inferno and I have a 2 under ice and air.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
okay, gotcha.
Okay. So let's see if this works then. Difficulty 18. His willpower is... What's the cross referencing here? Sorry. 7, and his rank is 5. So he gets to add 12 to it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I failed.
Yay! Hey, wait, he rolled a 1. That's awesome.
I did.
Take
Wait,
that, you
I hope it
miss.
doesn't hurt me.
Shakes his booty.
Complete
Come at me.
fail. Well, I get to
Whoa.
throw on the miscast now.
What?
Sweet.
Shit.
Which is -5, I believe. So that's the 2. So the effect is nothing. The caster inadvertently casts great water above his head and is drenched with a large amount of water. So it just suddenly a lot of water just appears above his head. And it's just, but he's already anyway.
Cratchit
So.
removes his helmet, shakes out his long dwarven hair.
Not you.
No, it's not you.
The
Oh,
caster.
oh.
Yeah, don't get too excited there, erotic dwarf.
Cratchit, what are you doing?
Sorry.
Jesus. It's like a horrible version of Flashdance just happened.
If he was actually stood near the torch, it would have put it out. So that could have had an effect, but he's not. So
Oh,
so
good.
basically no effect. Yeah, it's
Okay.
just a minor little
In
thing.
fact, we'd probably think that's what he was trying to do and just missed.
Yes, it might have been. It might have been. That wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. I'll do it for next time. Thanks for the idea, Squee.
You're welcome.
Good lad. Good lad. Okay. Okay, right. So I guess now it's Pratchett slash... Yeah, it's sort of... Since I went, it's Pratchett's go now, but if you're just staying there, then
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here.
it's my go again.
I
You're
guess.
still guarding and waiting and
Yeah,
stuff?
Oh, yeah, you're just
I'm-
asking for guarding. Okay, yeah.
Me,
Okay, I'll-
I'm gonna actually move. Hang on.
Ooh.
Hang on. I'm debating which is better. Yeah, I'm gonna move around to just there. So I'm still behind the rock, but I have like 1 less movement space. I'd have to run.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you don't need to squeeze a sneak roll for that, I guess. That's just a little you moved 5 feet so behind cover. So, yeah, you're fine. In fact, give me a roll for that. But on a roll of
Sure.
anything more than 1, you'll be fine. You could fall over, you know.
Yeah.
You
Right,
trip
I could
I mean,
technically
the floor is slippery. You could be some algae there, or whatever.
fall over laughing at the wizard.
Yes.
Check out this guy over here.
You're all good.
All right.
Still guarding Koran?
Yes.
No. Right then. That's good, because the first of the... Oh, no, this one moves first. Where is it? He actually gets around, stuck around there, so he'll move there. All right, first of them, sort of chittering in a high-pitched war cry. He gets to there, you get to make an attack on it.
Excellent. All right. So okay. So here's a quick question. I make my attack, and okay, never mind. I'll just make an attack. Does that count against one of my 1 of 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see. What's it? Weapon skill is 12. So this plus 12, 18.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody hell. My defense is 8.
So it's 8. Oh, okay.
No, I know, and then I get the parry from it. So yeah, you won by 7.
Okay.
So it's
Now I roll
damage
damage.
plus 7.
All right.
Yeah.
So my damage
Pretty
is
much
1d10 plus 3, so plus 7. So it's going to be this plus 10. 15.
15 damage. Yeah, you completely impale him. You just lower your spear and he
Wonderful.
just runs straight onto it. He gets embedded halfway on the shaft, and you have to shake him off. Yeah.
Defensive positioning always wins.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Almost simultaneously, the other one does the same thing. So because you got 2 attacks, you get to
Do it
that
again.
now.
Plus 12.
Oh, nice.
16.
9.
Another 7.
Yeah. Another, yeah. So it's plus 10 for damage.
Poke.
13.
Ah.
Didn't even have to move. Gorgeous.
No, you didn't have to move. All right, the shaman's just going to move up there. He's seeing you do that, so he's going to move within 20 feet. He's going to cast ice shards on Koran.
Okay.
So have a quick look at ice shards. Quick, have a little quick on butchers, or what the hell that it does. I remember it being pretty nice. Difficulty 17, and it does area of effect damage, but it only affects Koran. So if it works, you get D10 plus 4 damage, but you get to take 2 off it because it's ice damage. As a human, you're resistant to cold. A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay. If this works, what the hell is this? 6. All right, plus 11. I failed again. 5.
Hooray!
Same thing happens. A lot of water.
Oh
Look
no.
where he stood, though. Look where he stood.
Oh no.
All right, a large amount of water goes above his head, crashes down on him. I'm actually gonna. This is more of a luck-based thing. So I want you all to do is test for luck to see if the torch is put out from this or not. So a luck is roll is basically a D10 plus how many fate points you have. If you roll 6 or more, you're lucky.
Okay.
Got it.
Damn it.
So do we add how many fate points we have?
Add your fate points, yeah.
Oh, so 8.
I got 7.
And I have plus 2, so 4. Damn it.
All right. Well, Kara and you are unlucky, but more of you were lucky than unlucky.
Okay.
So, yeah, the torch stays lit.
Brianna, you have a hell of a lot of rerolls.
She does.
She has a
Yeah.
lot of fate points.
Rerolls?
A lot of fate points.
That's good.
I like to collect them.
Keep them in a box.
Gotta catch
Never
them
used
all.
them. I have 15 by the end of it.
Just gonna snuggle up next to them. Not gonna even fight anymore.
Uh,
If
Falls
they hit me,
asleep.
it doesn't matter. I'll just re-roll it.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. He can reach you. So he's going to go there. He's going to attack the dwarf.
Son of a bitch!
Now, I already used my 2
Right.
attacks, so I can't... And he can't come
Yeah.
adjacent to me, so, okay.
He sort of went this sort of route anyway, so you wouldn't have been able to
Fair enough.
see if I...
Come at me, bro!
Advance towards
So,
me, brethren!
So that's not within your... Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So you could have done if you had attacks, but you didn't. So, yeah, so totally just like battering you with a roll of 14, which equals your defense. So I don't think I can hurt you with that roll.
Yeah, yes. What?
Roll it anyway. Do it
roll
properly.
D10? Is that what I...
And
Yes,
add
and
your
add your
defense.
armor and add your defense.
You guys make it sound like I should know this. Okay, and then add my defense. So that's under the
Defense.
yeah. Which number though? There's
Armor.
armor.
The higher one. The higher
14.
one.
Or weapons, whichever's higher.
So
yeah.
18.
You can actually choose
Oh.
which power to use against whatever. So, like, if you know that big one is going to come at you later, so I think if it was moving after these and it was in range, you could choose to defend with your sort of lesser parry against the little one.
Okay.
So that you've got your greater parry, you know, with the bigger defense against the big one. So you can actually choose which parry you use against which different opponent you're fighting. But normally you would just use the best one first.
So wait, can I only use that once?
Once
This
per turn.
round.
Once.
Got,
So I can use it then.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
I just want to use it then.
You have. You've
I've used
successfully
it.
defended.
I
Yeah,
defended. I'm
Only
a
got
dwarf.
little claws, but you've got chainmail armor or whatever, and it just scrapes against the railing, you know, and it's just does nothing to you.
Yeah, take that, you mother.
Nothing. And by my reckoning, that makes it Pratchett's go.
All right, so this is me attacking. So that's the So it's the D10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I add the strength,
Your weapon strength.
weapon strength, which is 12, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
So that's 20.
20. Jesus. We're making mincemeat out of these.
Oh, they're a little Kakarot, though. It's only a small group of them.
I know. We should
They
consider
only
ourselves very
slightly
lucky.
outnumbered you. Okay, so I got 13, so you beat me by 7. So you roll your damage and add 7 to it.
Is that D10 again?
Well, what does it say
It's-
for damage for your two-handed sword? For your staff, I guess, that you have.
D10.
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
D10
Oh, that
plus
makes
7
sense.
damage.
This is all starting to make a little bit of sense. So that's 12, right?
Yeah, that's enough. You barrel off the head. Stonk. Well done.
Good show.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Seeing the not score, but seeing the few dead Kakarai around us, I'll shout, "Now's the time to charge!" And I'll move 10... Oh, wait. I got... Click the right. There we go. I'll move 10 feet, and my attack, I'll do my 2 attacks on this Kakarai Shaman.
All right, then.
Shaman. So... alright. Attack number 1. I just want to double check. I'm plus 12. So 15 for my first attack.
11. So yeah, that's
Beat
plus
by
4
4.
damage.
So 1d10 plus 7 it would be. Oh, 8 damage.
8 damage. It's still alive. Badly wounded though.
Okay, and then I'll do my other attack.
Side.
Okay,
Guts hanging out. Not good.
good. Pierced its side. Good. Let's go for the killing blow. 20.
It's dead.
Oh, and I rolled a
Nice.
1.
So, yeah.
Yeah, even
Well,
like
it still
minimum.
counts, so.
But how dead? A
Very
lot.
dead.
Very.
Very
dead.
If you
fucking
could cut
dead.
something in half with a spear, you've just done it.
Okay, wonderful.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. Zod.
All right. I can move 8 spaces because my agility is 8, right?
Yep.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now here's a question. He's within the torchlight. I am not. Am I getting a minus to hit him, or is it because he's bathed in light, or?
Yeah, that's a good point. No idea. I reckon that because you're not in the torchlight, you still get the penalty.
Okay.
The penalty applies outside that circle, so and you're not. in it.
But do I get sneak attack? Not
you
quite
do
sure how
if
that
if
works.
you make your sneak roll.
Okay, so sneak roll, which is 3 plus 8 plus 4. So, hang on, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15. Yeah, that would be enough for a sneak roll against that thing. It's not too bright. It's just lumbering forwards.
Do
So,
all 3 attacks get a sneak attack, or just my first?
No, just your first one, which actually counts as a critical. So,
Ooh.
yeah, I don't get a parry against your first attack, pretty much.
Okay, so here's first attack with my short sword. So I have 2 with the short sword, 1 with the dagger, right?
Yes.
So first attack with the short sword
Don't roll a 1.
is a 3 plus the attack strength, which is 10, so 13.
13. All right, my defense is... what the bloody hell is it for that thing? 13. What did you get?
13.
All right, so you hit. You just don't get any bonus damage.
Got it. So D10 damage, 3. Oh, come on! What the hell?
Well, at least you can't say you always roll 1s and 10s now.
Yeah.
You rolled
All right,
3
so
threes.
my second attack. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, good. I thought it was a 3 again. 6 plus 10 is 16.
16. Defended.
Okay. And then my dagger. So that's D10. 9 plus 8, 17.
Defended.
Holy cow.
He's tough.
He's got 2. Yeah, he's got 2 parries, or at least 2 parries. You don't know whether he's got any more.
Right. Okay.
Aye.
You have a third attack, don't you, Squee?
That was my third attack.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay.
Sneak attack.
And
More damage.
it was a critical, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It gets to attack you back now.
Yay.
So, and we totally forgot the -1 penalty, didn't we?
Oh, crap, we did.
Don't matter. It's a good thing we did, otherwise you wouldn't have had it at all, so it's fine.
Wait, why the minutes?
was
Oh,
based
because
last
he's not
year.
in the light. I see.
Right. Zod.
Uh-huh.
Zod.
That's me.
It's nothing personal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, attack. Huge, massive, trunk-like arm swinging at you. 21. Attack
Say what?
strength. 20,
All right.
21. So you get to parry against it with whatever parry you decide to parry with.
Okay, I'm gonna parry with my weapon.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter, but weapon. 6
'cause they're
plus
both the
10 is
same, aren't they?
16.
All right, so I get +5 damage. What's my damage? Okay, it's just D10. 10 damage.
Okay.
And then he attacks you again.
Okay.
Oh, 4. Oh no, that was a 1. That was a critical miss. So it's over now.
Finally,
Yeah,
something goes my way.
There you go. Ratchet, it's your go.
So okay.
Guys, help!
Yeah,
I know, I
we
was
know.
about to say. So I can. Okay. So okay. Remind me. The movement is the number of spaces I have for agility.
Yeah.
So I can only move 6.
Yep.
So that's 30. So I can only get to there. Yeah.
Oh, the dwarf runs as fast as his little legs can carry him.
Oh, he's so precious.
Just isn't fast enough. Is that all? Is that it? Is that all you're gonna do? Is that
He's gonna go. He's. I'm a dwarf. Okay. then I guess. Yeah. I guess that's all I can do.
Yeah, it is. I'm afraid
So it's my turn?
it is.
Alright, so I can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to move to here and attack twice. Now, this is the start of a brand new turn, right? So he still gets 2 defense. Oh, well, how many? He can still defend and parry now?
Yeah.
He can. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'd rather him do it against me than our squishy Zod. So, alright. Here we go. Plus 12. 14. That's not going to hit him. Oh, he rolled a
14,
1.
it did. Yeah.
So it's a hit, but I
14,
just don't
so-
add any damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1d10 plus 3. Ah, 13!
Good hit. Yeah, right in its back.
Ah,
Ouch.
wonderful. Great. Now, does that count as one of his parries being used up with that one?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right,
Yep.
here's second attack. Oh, one.
Oh.
So I just miss.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
that's
you
fine.
just missed. That's your turn over, I'm afraid. Critical miss.
It's fine.
Now, you did say the rules
You
were
spoke
I
before it
could.
was your turn.
What?
Sorry, carry on. I just
No, I
like
was
making.
asking something. I can attack and then move, right? But I just can't move, attack, move.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to attack and then like back up. So I'm going to attack 3 times. So my first attack, 10.
Wow. Okay. No parry against that one then.
Huh? Okay. So right. So
Base
10 plus
15.
10 is 20.
All right. So plus 7 damage.
All right. Finally, I got mad.
Yeah, you did.
7 plus 7, 14.
14 damage. Yeah, you skewer it on your. It's dead. It almost falls on you. It lands like a tree fell. Just makes a huge splash in the water as well as it falls into the side of the lake there. Just and just remains motionless. Floats away. Well done.
All right.
They're all dead. You killed all the poor little lizard people.
Oh, don't say that. They like to
Oh,
eat humans.
Oh.
I will not have sympathy for cannibalistic lizards.
I wanted to keep one for a pet.
Good luck.
Pets
Um,
or something.
I'll move up to Zod and say, "Are you all right? You look a little worse for wear."
Oh, just give me a minute. I'll be fine.
All right.
I'm going to use a bandage, if that's okay. I'm assuming we're out of combat now.
Yep, we're out of combat.
All right, so I'm going to use a bandage to heal myself. What exactly? I'm rolling.
You're rolling to test your to see if you apply it right first. So you need to get over 12 with an intellect check using your apothecary skill.
Okay. So 2 plus 7 plus 1, so 8. No. Oh gosh! Wow, that is hard. So what happens now that I failed it?
You use the bandage up, nothing happens.
All right, can I try again?
Yeah, sure, you can try again.
Okay, try again. Okay, there we go.
Did
10.
it. All right, and now you roll for
Healing.
yeah,
Heals.
and you get to add your apothecary skill too. Oh,
3.
God.
Wow.
3.
My rolls are just like up and down today. Have a normal roll. Okay, so I'm down to 3 bandages. I'm gonna try a spell.
Okay.
So hang on, I'm up to 18 now. No, yeah, 18. All right, so I'm gonna try a spell, and the difficulty was 14. I think you said.
Well, I'll check your sheet, but I think so.
So 7 plus 0. So
Yep,
I'm
it's
gonna
14. Yep.
All right, so. Oh come on!
Aw.
No healing before Zod.
Come here. Come here. Come on. It's all
All
right.
right, so wait, does this count as a critical failure or something?
Well, it just means that you definitely don't cast a spell because you could get so powerful that you would certainly be able to cast every the
Right.
lower level spells unless you rolled a 1. So it just means that you definitely failed the spell. But also it widens the amount that you failed by, which was what
13.
quite a lot. Eh?
No, not 13. It would be 8, 9, 10, 6.
6. All right then. So roll a dice and -6. I'll check your
3.
miscast table. Oh, 3. I think you're fine. Maybe not though. Yeah, you're fine. No effect.
All right, one more try. Oh, God.
No. Spells are fizzling. You're not a great mage. You've only got rank 0, so that's why that's happening.
All right, so plus 8 is 10, so I failed by 4. So 10 minus 4 is 6.
Yep, you're fine.
All right, one more try. At least I got lots of them.
Oh.
Oh,
You know what you need to do, Sweet? Once you're
One.
done with this one, you have to
Yeah,
just roll that
one.
d20 a bunch of times to like spread out the luck.
yeah. Okay, so now minus 6. 4 - 6 is -2.
That's something. 4 - 6 is -2. 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 Negative 2 is you may not cast spells for the next 2 turns due to spell miscasting and confusing the caster. So if that was in combat, you couldn't cast spells for the next 2 turns.
Right, but
safely ignore that.
all right, so I have 4 left. I'm gonna try again. Got it heals. Oh, finally!
Hey.
Yay! So 1d10, 4. Yeah, I'm done. 22. 22 out of 25. That's good.
All right. Well, Zod is struggling there. I'd like to go and collect the torch and then look at the bodies, search them. I don't know if it's necessarily for things, but just to either get a better look at them or that sort of thing. Just kind of search the general area.
Okay. The only thing you find value is an amulet that the shaman was wearing. It's if you want to put it in your
Sure.
backpack. It's a tiny item. It's an amulet. It's probably worth about 10 gold. Just put amulet brackets 10 next to
All
it.
right. I'll
You can flop that.
Okay, I'll smile to Zod and say, when we return to town, we'll sell this, and then my pledge to you will be complete. I'm a man who I'm a man who pays his debts. All right.
You're
so,
also obviously a man that doesn't have a good memory. I said just take the money.
whatever. I have it down in my notes. I owe Zod 4 gold. In the parentheses, it says matter of honor.
Listen, why don't you just give me the money?
Sure, give it to him.
All right, whatever. Anyways, I'm just gonna put in my backpack amulet, and then in parentheses I put 10 GP, just so we know what amulet you're talking about.
Yeah.
In case we find other amulets, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know it's
so you
a
can
thing
plug
of
it in
honor
maybe
for you,
easier.
but sorry, I was gonna say I know it's a thing of honor for you, but it's also a thing of mine. I don't lend money.
I see.
If you're gonna give it, you give it. You don't ask for it back.
Fair enough. I can respect that.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Right. Well, you could rest here if you wanted to, or you could press on.
Sure.
There are two. You see two little two ways from this progressing further into the mountain. They both look pretty similar, both wider than the one you've been in. Other than that, you can't really tell much apart from them, really.
Well, what do you think, Zod? We could rest for an hour or two for you to regain your strength, if necessary.
While I would enjoy that, I'm not so sure how wise that is. If we made a lot of noise, there's bound to be someone heard. Perhaps I should scout ahead a little bit, see if anyone seems alerted, and then from there we'll judge whether or not we have time to rest.
Fair enough. Will your wounds hinder your ability to scout?
No, I'll be fine.
Very well. All right. Well, just tell us which way you go. We'll wait by the entrance to that path, and we'll make sure to come running if you get in trouble.
Let's go to this one up at the top. I feel good about that one.
The top
Okay.
one? Okay.
I'm surprised you're feeling good at all. Ooh.
That hurts, Pratchett. That
I
hurts.
love you, man. Oh, get off me, though. There we go.
Okay. So, how far are you scouting up the tunnel? Who has the torch?
I have the torch. I'm once again just the other loadout, which is my spear on my back.
Because Zod won't be able to get that
yeah.
far up the tunnel without
That's
being lost.
true.
Right,
We
right.
might have
so
to
never
move
mind. You know
together
what?
again.
You know what? Yeah, since I can't scout ahead without a torch, let's do this. Let's play it safe. Let's go back to a choke point. Wait for an hour or two, and then continue on. That way, if something comes, at least we're in a defensible position.
All right.
Fair enough.
In Verax again, how does recovery of spell points work again?
1 per hour.
Okay, 1 per hour.
And hit points
So-
is half your strength per hour.
Half
right?
your strength per hour, yep.
Okay, well, we could do... Honestly, if we're here... Well, let's just do 1 hour. That'll recover my hit points, give me 1 extra spell, and we've all seen how useful my spells are. So...
I don't need to rest, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these fishy-type creatures, and I'm going to throw their corpses into the pool that the waterfall is running into. That way, perhaps their smell won't attract any other predators coming our way.
Yeah, good idea. Excellent idea. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I should point out that you don't all need to rest. Some of you can be on guard and stuff. If you're surprised when you're resting, those people that are resting miss the first goal, like the Kakarai did in that last encounter. But the ones who you would roll for initiative, and the ones who are resting get to attack as normal as far as initiative goes.
Got it. Yeah, V, do we round up? Like, technically, half of my strength is 3.5.
Yeah, you round to 4. Yeah,
Okay,
always round up.
got it.
Variax, while I'm disposing of the bodies, I probably get a closer look at this green algae. If I separate it from, what it's clinging to, does it maintain its light?
Yeah, it does.
No, but it doesn't emit light very far compared to a torch, right?
The sort of expanse of the light is about the same, but it's not as bright, so you still get the -1 penalty from it, obviously.
Can I put some of that algae in my pack? Because after that last problem, I guess you could say, with the shaman nearby our torch and almost being extinguished, I figure perhaps it's best if we have a secondary light source for emergencies.
You could. I would like you all to give me a law test.
Okay.
No particular reason.
All right.
See if you know something.
I got a 1.
Inferno.
Oh.
Just no.
Shit. It's
Anything.
glowy algae.
All right, Squee. You know a bit about this algae. You know that if you pick it, it will continue to grow, but it will die out by about an hour.
Okay.
So it'll emit light for an hour after you've picked it, and also if you take it out into the light, into sunlight, it'll instantly just die.
Got it. All right, so I will point out.
It's actually quite valuable if you can get it to an alchemist in time for it to like while it's still alive. So if you keep it in pitch blackness and get it to an alchemist so that you can use it, it's quite valuable. That's really parting to you because there wasn't an alchemist in town, but just a little tidbit there.
Good to know.
Okay. I would suggest, while this is a great idea, and I think we should all put some in our backpacks, you might want to wait until after we're done resting to pick it. It'll only last for about an hour.
All right. Good to know. So I shouldn't eat it.
No, okay.
No,
Do you
I'm
like
Yeah,
things to
Squeak, you
glow
advise
as you
it-
go to the restroom?
So I think that would be a bad idea to eat it. It's probably
I just said that as a
poisonous.
joke, just because I rolled a 1, so I'm like, like Cora looks around, licks it. All right. So yeah, we'll carry some once we're done resting.
We used to have stuff like this in the stronghold, although I don't think it was poisonous.
I don't think, but it might have been.
It might be.
I can't remember.
Speaking of restroom, I need.
He waits till after he puts it in his mouth, but then again, I could be wrong.
I could be wrong. His eyes go wide, like a cartoon. All right, I will be right back.
All right.
So how are you guys resting? Whereabouts are you resting in the
Yeah,
cavern?
I thought we were resting back here where it's defensible.
We can. Well, you can rest there. I'm going to be kind of around this area putting corpses in, but once that's done, I'm assuming that would take maybe half-hour tops.
Yeah,
I'd move back.
it wouldn't take very long
No.
because they're not
Pretty
big.
small.
They're sort of like large child size. So
Some
you're
of
a
them
pretty
are
strong guy.
pieces
Yeah.
now.
And also, the shaman is cut in half, so it's easier to move 2 pieces.
Yes.
Much lighter.
All right, so the place is as clean as it can be.
Yeah.
Aside from all the blood everywhere, and body pieces and stuff like that. All right, so you rest for, is it 1 hour you rest for?
Yes.
Yeah, 1 hour.
Okay, so how resting works is that I roll a dice for every hour that you rest for. I add +1 to the roll per each hour after the initial one. So for the first hour I roll a d10. Then for the second hour, d10 +1. There'll be a predetermined number. For example, 9 for this situation, depending on how dangerous the situation is. And if I hit that number, then an encounter happens.
Oh, I see.
So that was a pretty neat way of going about it.
That is
so
a neat
I
way.
interrupt once, and I get a 4, so nothing comes around.
Good. Now, I'm
So,
assuming...
for example,
Sorry,
Yeah,
go ahead.
so if you were to rest for 2 hours, I would roll that 10. So then so something comes around, but you didn't. So
And I'm assuming that can be modified, right? Like if we take proper precautions or whatnot, I'm sure that that number is
Yeah.
modified. You lessen the threat, or you make the threat bigger. That's pretty cool.
yeah, and it also depends on if you were camping in sort of in sort of a desert, say, then the target roll would be quite high. It might be like 11 or something or 12 because not much would go by. Whereas something like this with a cave system with things living in it, the target is lower because there's more chance something's going to come by in
No.
the hour that you sat there.
Now, just out of curiosity for how the actual mechanic works, would let's say that we were resting but we were well hidden, would that affect the actual chance of something coming by, or just the chance of something seeing us while it's here?
Something seeing you, I reckon.
Okay.
I would just add to the the target.
Now,
I'd make it higher to reach.
would all encounters be negative? Or could-
It would depend on where you are. In this situation, I probably just would make it another group of cacti coming by.
Damn
It kind of makes
Canberra.
sense. But yeah, it would be situational. It'd be up to the GM to decide what happens. Normally, it would be something bad because it's something that stops you resting and disturbs you and stuff. So generally, it would be, but it's not forced to be.
Cool.
You guys run into Kermit the Frog.
It's not easy being a Kakurai. If you think I'm bad, Miss Piggy's right behind me, and she's pissed off. All right.
So I have
Okay,
this
so-
map of Skyrim. Will this help?
No.
Not so
I don't
much.
think it will.
Just checking.
Brad is just
Worthless!
like he's drawing maps in his spare time, just draws a map of Skyrim, but we just think it's some mystical world. All right, so I have full health points back and one extra spell.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, by the way, did we gain any sort of lore or anything?
No.
Okay.
okay. So now the topmost path, we can see probably into it a little bit with our torch. It seems to be like a very single-filed thing. So I'll suggest that for this case, Pratchett should go first, then I should follow with my spear, and then Zod should be behind us with the torch. That way, the light will still cast a few squares, or a few feet in this case, ahead of both myself and Pratchett. But if we get in a fight, both Pratchett and I will be able to attack, thanks to the reach of my weapon. And we just have to endure, or withdraw back into a place where we have more space to be around.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, cool.
Wow, you actually agree? Bloody hell.
I know.
I agree to disagree.
I'm sleepy.
He was like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, it's fine.
No, it's just a suggestion. No, I want to make it clear. No, my character. First of all, as a player, I love different ideas, of course, right?
Right.
But for my character, it's just his history, right? He's used to doing things in a regimented, certain way, and so he speaks very definitively and confidently. But that doesn't mean he'll shoot down other ideas. He's just very sure of himself. That's all. He's a confident guy. So.
Well, there's not been any real.
Yeah,
it's not like we're Jersey Shore or anything.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think I just killed Snooky. I think she's one of those reptile creatures in the water. Okay, anyway.
Everyone,
your little-
I got drunk last night at the club. Don't know what I did with my cell phone. Help me find it.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I like your little debates. It's cool.
So,
It's pretty
which
amusing.
which one do you think we should go down? Maybe leave it up to luck.
Well, you were saying that the top one seemed interesting, and I think that's probably
Yeah.
the best
Sure.
bet. Okay.
I mean, it's not like I had a reason for it. I just...
Oh, okay.
The top one.
Also, just out of curiosity, because someone's just asking in the chat real quick, Variax, what region of your map, or what continent or area of the Iosium map are we located in?
You're in Magadal, above the town of Haleport, which is on the east coastline.
Okay.
If anyone wants you to look it up on the map. Yeah, you're in the mountains just north of Haleport.
Cool.
All right, let me see if I can get this little thing to work. Oh, wow, it actually is. Okay. So, notes, where are you? Come to my rescue. Thank you. No, that's not it.
Hey, Corin, you coming?
Yes. Oh, sorry. I was too busy looking at this map.
We're just like standing there staring at him.
He's still trying to lick that algae. Okay.
Oh, wait. Before we go, we should all, put algae in our backpacks?
Yes.
So would that be count as a large, tiny, medium, small?
Put it as a small item.
All right.
Just put luminous algae or whatever, however you want to describe it.
Glowy stuff.
Glowy stuff also works
Awesome.
just fine.
That is what I'm going to put in once I find out my There it is. Backpack.
All right, I'm gonna do this. Maybe spread out my horrible polarization. Okay. All right.
There we go.
I'm good.
Sometimes you
good.
gotta do that shit.
Okay. New map is loading.
Cool.
Hopefully.
I like this.
just do
I like the color of this. Unfortunately, the titles kind of give it away.
Or
Maybe.
does
Maybe
it?
not.
Treasure. Yeah.
Maybe we're the treasure for monsters.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't see shit.
I forget which order you were going in. Can you remind me?
Almost here. I'm just in the center.
Okay.
There we go. And squeeze. We're ruining everything, aren't we?
Who's poking my backside? Please stop.
It's my spear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Pratchett.
My
Oh,
well-endowed shaft.
But I have to make it clear. I'm not holding my weapon. It's a different kind of spear.
Runs off.
I'm a dwarf.
I'm a dwarf.
You're going to be
All right.
my dwarf. Okay, anyway.
Oh dear. Oh
A
dear.
small passageway, a single passageway. You walk up it for maybe 15 and 20 minutes. As you keep progressing up it keeps winding sort of upwards, keeps going on an incline like the other one did, leaving the roar of the waterfall behind you. Eventually, there's a small split in the passageway, leading sort of goes left and right. On the left-hand side, you see a glow, an amber glow, coming from the left-hand side, which is sort of it's sort of pulsing. It's certainly not a torch. It's pulsing.
You want me to scout? Because I can scout.
All right, yes. I don't know
how
if
I
this
can
is a
scout.
good thing or a bad thing. I guess you'll let us know.
So I'm assuming to the right we don't see any light source at all.
No. Right just continues on as normal, but left there is this amber glow.
I will move ahead and scout.
Go ahead.
Again, if you hear me call your name, come running. If you
Yes.
just hear screaming, run faster. All right.
Keep going. Should uncover itself. There you go.
Oh, that's
So there's
neat.
the split in the there's a split in the tunnel.
All right. And then I guess I come down to here.
Can we just move up to the split? Because I'm assuming we'd be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
A dwarf. The split.
I'm just gonna move like slowly. Let me know when I need to start doing a check.
Move one more square to the left.
There we go. Do a check.
6. Oh my god! There's a trick there.
You said one more square
Treasure.
to the left.
I
not
should have.
up.
Yeah, I know. I should have put a light source on it, but I don't know how to. All right, Zord. As you turn that corner, where the glow is coming from, there's a small cave, just a small little cavern, ends in a dead end. And like within this cavern, there's a pile of treasure. There's a pile of gold, boxes of jewels, there's crafted weapons and armor, magical trinkets. There's loads of, and this warm glow is sort of emanating from it. Straight away, I want you to take a willpower test.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the what? Just a D10 plus willpower.
A straight up willpower test. Yep.
All right. So
Good
D10
thing I'm not there.
plus 7 is 9.
Okay, 9. You feel the incredible urge to go towards this treasure and start picking it up.
No.
Too bad, mofo.
Treasure. So you wade into the treasure, you start collecting all the gold and
He's
stuff. You're
definitely
like,
not
ha. And
Drool's coming from his mouth.
yeah, and that's what happens to you. And the other two of you hear nothing from him at all. The glow from his torch sort of disappears around the corner, leaving Koran in pitch blackness.
Wait, what? No, I handed the torch to Corin because I don't scout with
Here,
it.
I will hold your hand.
No, it's fine. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Because
the Allegheny one.
he was
But yeah,
going by the light of the glow.
He disappears around the corner. And there's complete silence for
Okay.
like longer than you might think. You know, the
That's a
seconds
little
tick by.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
Nothing. Still nothing.
I'm afraid he might have
perhaps-
fallen into a pit.
Should we go check on him?
Didn't hear it.
Yeah, good point, you would. Let's wait just a few more seconds, and then
Okay.
we'll go.
All right.
We'll count. We'll wait 30 more seconds just to be
Right.
certain.
Okay. Should we actually count or just wait?
No. Let's just say our characters wait that, and then we'll go Variax. Unless there's
Okay.
something critical that needs to be done in 30 seconds.
No, 30 seconds is fine.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Okay.
Carefully. And I'm going to be searching the walls and the floor for traps. I'm concerned that he was killed by something like fast and quick. So,
Okay, give me an awareness check.
okay. That's my... What stat do I use for awareness?
Intellect.
Intellect.
It's the one that's above awareness.
Oh, okay.
You know, in
7.
like in the slots. So yeah.
7. Ooh, 17.
Well, good roll. You're pretty sure you're pretty thorough with your search, but you see no traps.
Okay.
It seems like a perfectly sort of natural cavern wall.
Okay. And we'll continue up. And now we'll probably see the reason why.
Oh, treasure!
Treasure!
Treasure
You
hoard.
see a massive pile of treasure
So-
with
Willpower.
with Zod there in the middle of it, just gathering up jewels and stuff. Willpower checks.
Oh god, so we just use the willpower stat and roll 1d10, right?
Yep.
Oh, I'm boned. This is my weakest one. 6!
Oh, treasure.
So much treasure.
Oh God. 4, 5, 7.
And we stay here forever.
Hey guys, look what I found.
Can I be like one of those stereotypical like cartoons and like find a crown and put it on my head and just put rings on all my fingers?
All right, I would like you all to take willpower checks again now, please.
Okay.
Okay.
You get a bonus of 2 to them.
Oh, okay. So 8 plus 5, so 13.
12, 13, 14.
2. That's 4. Then 5, 8. I'm a dwarf. I'm a very rich dwarf.
Just singing to himself.
All continue to pick up the treasure.
Oh no! 13 wasn't good
yourselves. In just pouring them over your head like, it's marvelous, and doing starfish and gold coins and stuff like that.
Like a virgin.
I love this.
For the very first time.
It's like, do you remember why we're here? Nope.
All right, so a willpower test this time plus 4 to the rolls.
Plus 4. Okay, so this gives me plus 9.
11,
13.
16.
15. Right.
And 13.
All right. Suddenly, Zod, Pratchett, you snap out of it. You realize what the hell you're doing. Your brains are sort of like, hang on, this can't be real. And suddenly you blink and you look, and it's not treasure. It's actually this ooze stuff.
Oh!
Ooze.
Dum corn still putting over.
I spoon with the treasure.
Corin, like what he thinks is a crown, he's just dumping goo on his head.
He's just covering himself with this sort of red, blackish gloop that's swarming all over him. You two are also covered with it. You also realize that you're getting weaker.
Ooh.
You're getting weaker. Zoe, you take that much damage, 7, 5, and 8.
Oh my god. Uh-oh.
It's sapping away your life force.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So what's that?
Not
12?
20. Was it?
Wow.
And Pratchett, you take 16 damage from this.
Alright, so...
Oh god, I still haven't gotten out of this.
I'm at 10.
Yeah. You realize that this stuff is actually just sapping away your strength. You can feel yourself getting weaker, and you're like getting frailer, and it's like, your initial thought, obviously, is to rid yourself of this goop, which is sort of clingy and sticks to you in clumps. So, can you two give me a strength check, just a forcing check, if you've got any skill in forcing, which is a strength skill.
No.
Otherwise, it's just your basic strength check, but not Koran, because he's still writhing
12.
around.
Yep.
Wait,
I got 12.
So I add my forcing, which is 1.
Yep. And your strength.
And my strength... Oh, 2. Okay, so 9, and then I... 11.
11.
12.
Right, Zord, you managed to get rid of it. Pratchett, you're still battling with it. So, all right, Zord, you both move out of there. I think.
Can I grab
Yeah.
Corin and throw him out of it?
Well, now at this turn, actually, we'll leave you in there. That's fine. Yeah, because now it's your turn. So you've rid yourself of the goop. You see Koran still writhing around with it. Pouring it over his face, stuff like eyes in his ears and sticking in his hair and everything. So yeah, you can certainly try and snap him out of it, pull him out of it, or.
Yeah, I want to pull him out of it and try and throw him at least to the normal ground, out of the pile of ooze.
All right, give me a strength check for that.
All right. Did it roll? Yeah. Okay. So 4 plus 7, so 11.
No, it's not quite enough. It's not
I'm
quite
pretty
enough.
big.
Yeah, he's a pretty big guy.
I get to make
you try and force him out, and he's like, "What are you doing? The
Yeah.
treasure, man.
Yeah,
The
what the hell
treasure."
are you doing? We still...
Corin,
Get your
Corin, it's not treasure. You got to let it go.
Can I take another will check?
Yeah.
Do I get a modifier to it?
Plus 6.
Plus 6, plus my 5 will. So this is plus 11. Why you now roll? There we go. So 17.
It's slowing down massively for me.
Yeah.
It's
Can
lagging.
we
Yeah,
clear
I'm
the chat?
lagging
Like,
quite
can
a
we
bit.
clear that little chat box? Maybe that stops it. Maybe that's why it's lagging. I don't know.
Maybe I could just restart the server.
Yeah. You can do
Not
that.
big. Anyways, I got 17.
All right, yeah. You snap out of it. You realize what the hell's happened. You take 4d10 damage.
40-10. I hope ones are good.
Oh no, hang on.
Ooh.
Ignore that. Ignore it.
Aw. But it was
I
low.
was That's impossible. That would be impossible to roll.
I know. It's just 1d10. I know, but still.
14 damage.
Oh, that's not
too
so bad. Yeah, I'm down to 10 hit points, but it's not so bad. It
Same.
didn't kill me.
Same. So...
Well, who'd have thought they had cursed gold in a witch's house? Alright. So now I just have to get this shit off of me, right?
Yeah, and as does Pratchett.
Still
you take-
working on it!
Yep. You take another D5 damage because you got most of it off you, but not all of it. So you take another 5 damage, Pratchett.
Oh, I'm down to 5.
Oh God!
Oh god, and now I should do is it a strength based check?
Strength check. Yep.
And I
strength
don't have
check,
anything
yeah.
enforcing, so it's just D10 plus 8. Blurg 12.
12?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you get it all off
Oh,
you.
thank God. Oh, I can't believe I was in here. Why didn't you guys tell me?
For damage.
It's in my throat.
Oh god, it's in my It's in my wounds.
Get it off me! Get it
It's
off
in
me!
my Kakarot
Oh
wounds.
my god! Into my mouth! Oh,
Yes, Cora. Sorry, Pratchett. You take a
wait, yes.
take a strength check now to try and get the rest of it off you.
All right, so remind me again. D10, right?
Strength.
plus
Yep.
Strength.
Okay.
And
Plus
forcing.
force, so that should be fine.
So 4, 9, 13.
Yeah.
Plus
yeah.
one,
Get
yeah,
the rest of
sorry.
it off you. You notice that the gloop all sort of is alive, and it all sort of like slithers across the floor and forms this huge like globule in the corner of the room.
Run away.
In one of the corner squares, it's just this ooze, and it's pulsing, and it kind of bobs up and down. It's like,
Oh,
can you want to take a law test for me?
sure.
Sure.
See if you know what this thing is.
Lore. Do I have anything in lore? No. Okay, so just intellect.
12 for me.
Come
so
on,
that's-
roll the dice. Oh, 8.
You don't want it to roll the dice.
Yeah,
No,
this
none
is
of you have a
like-
clue what this thing is. Not
Okay.
a clue.
Well, that's weird.
Weapons?
I
Yeah,
say we.
that's a weird thing.
That's pretty weird.
We're all pretty hurt. I suggest we
Wait, so it's
retreat
not
back.
gold?
No.
No.
Gold.
I suggest we retreat back and either avoid or deal with this thing when we're stronger.
I'll argue with you when I'm better.
Good. All right. So I'd like to. I suggest we retreat back to at least to the caves that we were in before.
The water cave? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Map tool is still bugging out, so I suggest that we all just restart it and reconnect to
Okay.
the server.
Sure.
Sounds like a
Works for
plan.
me.
Me.
While that happens, I'm gonna go grab a drink because I've
that's
got
a good
goop in my
idea.
lungs.
Yeah, I need
Yeah,
to
me
get
too.
this shit. I mean,
So do I disconnect and then like reconnect in a minute, or?
Yeah, I'll let you know when it's back on.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
BRB. It's
We should
not
use
outside.
Roll20. Roll D20 is what we should be using. Alright. Hopefully, it should fix it. Oh, hang on. It could be the map. I'll try and get us out of this map.
All right. Are we good to reconnect?
Just a quick second. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was the map that was doing it. That
Oh.
that particular map. I'll just start the server. Yeah, strict token ownership. That's what I should have had on. Not that it matters.
That was pretty sneaky, Variax. I kind of love that. That was great.
Good. I'm glad you liked that.
Oh, I loved it
Did you like
because
it?
the player's like natural instinct is like, holy shit, a bunch of treasure, and then like, lol, nope, monsters eating you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Yep. Server's up. If you want to connect to it.
Sure.
You know, I have to say, I know it was killing me, but it did have a nice minty kind of aftertaste to it.
Gross.
Why I was sucking on a diamond, I'm not quite sure, but
Just be glad it was a
it's like a diamond pacifier. You ever think the goop's just like, what the hell are they doing?
They're really enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
Hey,
I've never had food so happy to be eaten.
Like,
I mean,
the
look at Corn over
like
here. He's
the-
like sticking it in his ears.
like the goo monster's like, this is kind of really hot right now. I think I'm just gonna let this happen.
It's like the goo monster's like, okay, whoa, wait, okay, I'm a goo monster. You cut that out. I don't care if you're food. I just no.
Yikes.
That would be funny. We're like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. Go back to the mayor. Okay, done. Sorry. Nope. Tried.
Hello.
Hello.
There was this goop.
You can reconnect now, Kriana.
Okay. I'm coming.
I'm back on Farrington, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's
Which is
okay.
why I was thinking, we told the mayor, screw it. We tried.
Thanks for all this stuff.
Oh my god,
I
it's
haven't-
like
sure.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You. No, carry on.
I was gonna say it's like from Ghostbusters 2 when they all get in that slime goop that makes
that
them
ooze,
cute.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
and then they go in that nice restaurant and they're like in their like long johns or whatnot. They're like, man, oh man. The mayor is just staring at us confused.
You like my crown?
Gross. Alright. So, now that we're back in the cavern here, the choice is, do we want to rest here, or do we want to travel back to town, rest and return?
I think maybe not back to town, but maybe outside the cave.
Your torch is kind of spluttering out.
Oh, not
Well,
good.
It's only,
we can
it's
sell.
only, yeah.
We can sell this amulet and purchase more torches as well.
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. Get more bandages and stuff.
Yeah, we don't need to change the map
No.
for this. You've been in the cavern for maybe 2 or 3 hours, so you easily make it back to town in time for nightfall. You'll speak with the mayor, explain what's going on and stuff, and
We'll try
Okay.
again tomorrow.
he'll be fine with it. Yeah. He
course.
understands it. It's a very difficult task that you've been set and stuff. Can you all eat a provision
Yes.
Yes.
for this day?
Actually, I
eating one right
can.
now.
Can I?
And you can head to the to Ulf's store and buy some torches if you will.
Ooh,
It's,
I'm out of provisions.
Well, we're gonna have to sell first because
Yep.
I
Okay.
don't have money.
So, the
I-
amulet is worth 10 gold, you said?
It is.
Can I try to barter? I'm going to try to barter with him again now.
Yep. Yeah, you can get like 13 for it
Maybe.
if you
Okay,
on
so-
say a score of 13.
Okay, and I have my barter skill is 1, and my intellect is 7, so that's 8. So I have a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
There we go, 7. Perfect.
Well done. All right then. So you get 13 gold for that amulet that you found
Okay.
on the
Oh, and we'll
shaman.
get a discount for anything we buy right now. Kind of.
No.
No.
Okay.
Alright, so 13. What
Oh,
is... we can just put this towards the pot. What do we need to get? A few more torches, right?
A few more torches. I would suggest a few more bandages too, because I seem to be able to use bandages a lot better than carrying spells.
Okay, so how about... It's 13 gold, so how about 3 more torches, 5 more bandages, then that 5 other gold, we can maybe buy another provision each, and that
Sounds
leaves...
good to me.
That
I'm
leaves
out
2.
of provisions, so I'm just gonna just fill up and get like what is it, 5 provisions?
Oh, do you still have gold
Yeah.
left?
Yeah, I have how much gold do I have? I have 22. I'm
okay.
Oh,
loaded.
we got our pack rat.
I'm loaded. I'm a dwarf. I like to keep things, okay?
You can carry more provisions if you want, but if you carry 10, then it would take up 2 slots in your.
Yeah, I'll just 5 is fine. 5 is fine.
Yeah, 5. I mean, that's 5 days. You know.
All right,
worth
so
of food.
Inferno, how about we split the 5 provisions between us? I'll take 2. How many do you have left?
I have 2.
Oh, I have 1 left.
Okay,
So I take 3, you take 2.
sure.
All right.
So now
And then let me go ahead and take 2 of those bandages to put 5 in my pack, and then someone else could carry the other 3 bandages.
How many bandages?
I'm holding 2 bandages already, so I could carry.
Sure, you carry 3 then. You carry 3 bandages, and then you'll have 5 of them.
Yeah.
And I have
That'll
3
work.
bandages. Okay, and then we still have 2 gold left. Do you want me
Oh,
And
to
and
this
carry?
glowy stuff.
I was gonna say, yeah. Is there any way to sell this glorious? There's no. You said there's no alchemist here.
Well, it's actually.
It took 4 hours to travel back. So
I was
it's-
gonna say
yeah,
it's just.
it would be dead.
Yeah,
so-
it's
That's why
just-
it's so valuable to an alchemist who can get it when it's still glowing. You know.
right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw this shit out.
there.
And how many torches did we buy? 2, right?
3.
3. So I'll carry. You want me to carry 1, 2? What?
Yeah, you carry 2, and I'll carry 1.
All right.
Okay, we got it, and we still have 2 coins left. I'll give the 2 coins to you then, Squee.
Oh, okay. But
I'll just say I know it's a matter of honor. It's a gift that you gave me, and I'm giving you a gift back. Smiles to himself.
Do, 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 do.
Zod just rolls his eyes, shakes his head, and mutters about people not understanding.
All right, cool. All right, now we're kind of set.
Except for the whole, we need to heal.
Well, yeah, we're resting.
Sort of
I'm
still
assuming
dying
we're resting. Well, yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna rest over the night.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not. You just work out how many hours you need to rest in that house that you've been given.
8, I guess.
I would need at least 5.
I mean,
Yeah.
you want to be there all night anyway, so.
Wait, so how does that work again?
Half your strength per hour, you regain vitality. So you'd regain 4 per hour.
4 per hour.
Yeah.
So, and then I can have a total of, where's my freaking vitality? Where did I put that vitality?
Top under your.
Not type.
It's
Oh,
not-
okay.
it's-
So I'm at 5, and I have a total of 34.
Yeah, we need to rest 8 hours then for you to get them all back.
Okay.
Rest
Let's-
10. We'll lie in.
Okay.
I mean, you're safe. You know, there's no rolling here, so.
Okay.
There's need to push your characters to the limit. Give them a bit of a break and have 2 hours just doing nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
We can bond. We can bond over almost getting eaten by goo.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
I know I have.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, that's all done. Next morning, you wake all refreshed and your wounds miraculously healed, just like in Fallout. Oh, man, right, my broken bones are all fine again. And yeah, you're good to go. Good to start a new day.
All right. Head back towards the cave.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, okay, you enter the caves, you get back to this cavern that we've seen here.
Okay.
All of the blood and stuff has been cleaned away. There's been some activity here, but there's no one here now.
Odd.
You can assume that you sent Zod in to sneak you out if you want, but
Yes.
yeah, there's no one here, so there's no point doing that. And yeah, so there has been someone here during the night. It's awesome things.
Ooh.
But yeah, they've been and gone.
All right. So here's the question: should we continue up that path before, or should we take the path that branches off to the left instead?
Or we could go to the path that's to the left altogether in this room.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I
'Cause
mean.
that's-
I mean the left altogether in this room instead of going.
Oh.
All for
forward.
going left.
Yeah, let's go left.
Let's not go where there's a slime monster that will trick us and try to eat us.
So, I'm curious, just as far as mechanics go, V, now that we've come across a monster like that, if we come across one in the future, would we have a pluses to find it or something like that? Or is it every time we'd have to roll the same check? You know what I mean? Like fool me
lore?
once, shame on you.
No, yeah, that the treasure one. Not sure, honestly. You probably get like a bonus to the willpower thing that you had to.
Because I would think from now on for the rest of my life, if my character ever saw a pile of gold, he would be suspicious.
I suppose you would, yeah, but it would still be like because it's like a magical sort of
Right.
pull.
Compelling.
It's a natural sort of thing, so it's not purely relying on your common. It overruled your common sense to go in and wade in
Right.
it. You didn't question. You went gold, so you get like you probably get a +2 bonus to it, but I might as well tell you now because you're probably not going to see it again. But that was what's called a lure, and there's lots of different variants of them. Like some appear as treasure, some appear as beautiful women.
Oh, nice.
They appear as something that's appealing, to get
Like
you
a
into their
siren.
clutches. So yeah, I mean, like in a desert, you could find one that's like water.
I see.
So so there's lots of different variances of them. So yeah, it's if you found a treasure one again, you would probably get a bonus to it because back in your mind, you'd be like, I've been here before and it was a bad place to be.
Funny, he starts
yeah,
doubting
that's-
everyone. Like the mayor's like, "Good job, were you a lure?"
That was-
Yeah.
All right, so this cavern that's going to the left here, is it? Am I true to see that as being? Can we go 2 by 2 down that one?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay, then I suggest maybe Pratchett and Zod are the first two, and then I'll be behind. And once again, I can attack through with my spear, if necessary.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Zod, you have
Come
the
on,
torch.
Zod. One foot in front of the other. There you go.
All right.
Off we go.
All right, hang on. Doing secret special stuff.
Oh,
Don't
hold on.
move.
Hold on. Don't move, guys. Hold on. The will of God is telling me not to move.
You can move all you want in that map.
Oh.
I'm done with that map.
I'm just gonna do a little dance then right over here.
Don't make a little love.
Yeah, on the dance floor.
Do a little dance. That's fine, but just leave it at that, huh?
All right, I haven't quite drawn this quite wide enough, but you'll get the idea.
Yeah.
So you follow the wide tunnel, which it keeps going upwards, and eventually it tends to keep turning to the right. It keeps going to the right, so eventually you get the feeling that you're actually going back on yourself again. You're going the opposite direction, and so that is why eventually. Oh, hang on. The joys of map tool and. Okay, that looks fine. And oh, that's not good. Oh yeah, right. There's no fog of war on this one because whenever I added it, like on the last one, it really slowed map tool down. And I don't think map tool likes the fog of war because it was in the last map and it just lagged the hell out of it.
I see it.
So so here we are. You can see that, or at least
I don't have
Pratchett
anything
can
loaded
see.
yet.
No, I'm still doing it.
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
talking and doing stuff at the same time. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, Pratchett will see and no doubt tell you that it seems to open up a couple feet, about 50 feet ahead. The tunnel seems to open up.
It opens up about 50 feet ahead.
There you go,
Good.
just like that.
It feels
Just like that.
You're such a little troll. All right.
I don't mean to. Sort of.
It's endearing. Okay.
No, it's not.
Hang
It
on,
really
I'm
isn't.
here, and Corin's back there.
Yeah.
so.
Now here's a question. I'm assuming it's still pitch black.
Minus the
Yep,
torch.
yep. So you'll have to have a
All
torch.
right. We should
Yeah.
probably advance together then.
Yes.
All right. Can we see that little divot off to the right there?
Yeah, well, that's nothing.
Oh,
Just
that's
ignore
nothing.
that. It's just
Okay.
There appears to be a divot right
failing.
over there. Don't watch your step, mind your step. All right.
All right. Yeah, stop there. That'll be fine.
Okay.
All right then. Come out of player view.
And you're like, it was a trap. That divot was something. Damn it.
Tra la 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 la.
We needed an awareness test. Oh.
Man, I was thinking you were not kidding when you said that combat is deadly, or
Uh-oh.
even getting treasure.
Uh-oh.
Deadly.
I like it, like the threat of death,
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
sure,
it really
Todd.
makes you consider
Yeah.
every single action you take.
Yeah. And it's pretty hard to gain vitality. I mean, you can. I should have told you, but you've only spent one anyway. You can spend one fate point to get 3 points of vitality to increase your base. You can also do that. That's another option for your character. Yeah, but other than that, it's really hard to increase the amount of vitality you have. So, no matter how many skills and stuff you get, you still have that danger.
No.
You know, it's still there. You know, you never get
That's-
massive amounts of vitality, so you can take, hit
Disgusting
after hit
risks.
after hit. Eventually,
Yeah.
if you get swarmed, you're going to go down.
That's awesome.
Anyway, this is mostly for Pratchett. Up ahead, there is reasonably small cavern. The far side of it drops away into like a chasm. There's a bit of a pit there. You see two of the larger fish people, one that gave you trouble. They're both squatting on the edge of this cavern, looking into it. They're looking quite intently at something in there, not moving. Now, they're looking in the other direction, so they haven't noticed you.
I see. Well, we have a good stopgap here. I believe Pratchett and I can probably hold them off quite well. Zod, you can stay behind us if you wish, and perhaps
What are they
heal us
looking
if
at?
necessary. Use your healing.
They're just
magic.
looking down the pit. You can't see. They're just looking.
Well,
Wait,
I
I
won't
guess-
be any use to you back there.
Well, the other option, Zod, is for you to sneak behind one of them, grab their attention with a quick little attack, and then retreat behind our battle line, behind Pratchett and I, and then you're able to you're goading them into attacking us here.
Yeah, I'm for that. Varix, how would this work? If I, like, say, roll the successful sneak to get up to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then roll the successful sneak to kind of sit there till the next turn, and then attack them, I could then run back that same turn, right?
Yeah, that
Okay.
would work. Yeah.
Try that.
Okay.
Could
All right.
try that. All right.
Cool. So how about now? You can't run super far. So how about Pratchett and I move up 2 more squares?
Except here's the problem. I can't see them at all, can I?
Not currently, no. You just know there's a pit. You can see the pit from where you are, and sort of Pratchett would have explained that just out of sight, that 2 of them are there squatting, looking down the pit.
Yeah, I was just thinking, in order for me to see them, they're going to see the flickering light and see me. I don't think there's any chance I could sneak up on them. I mean,
All right.
yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
How about this then? Well, then perhaps maybe you should just stand behind us and maybe use your healing magic if we get hurt.
I agree with you because I would. Yeah, I'm squishy.
Okay. I hit our chain. I hit my chainmail, and I'm like, yes, they make this stern stuff for a reason. So, all right. Well, do you want to move up a little bit more, Pratchett, or should we just stay exactly where we are?
Actually, might I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Move
I'm assuming
up enough
we're
so that-
whispering this very carefully.
Right. Move up enough so that I can circle behind them if the opportunity presents itself. Or circle to their side, or flank them, or something, so that I can at least get into the attack once their attention is focused on you.
It would be a minor sneak roll to get. I'm assuming you mean sort of.
Okay. How about
Stealthily? Well, even if not stealthily, at least so that I could get to a position where I
there?
can also attack. Yeah, exactly. So that like
Yeah.
I could,
move to
like, go here.
through here? Yeah. Oops.
yeah.
God
You're
damn
so
it.
bad at that.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
All right. Okay, let's do that then.
There.
All right.
So I
Yep.
take out my spear and move there, and I want to make sure we can get to that position first, and if we can get there quiet enough, then I'll guard while Pratchett yells.
Well, let's get there too, and then let's see if I can see them, and then maybe we can try what I suggested.
Okay.
Assuming they
There's a
don't
good
notice
chance they'll
that.
see
Yeah,
us.
assuming they haven't noticed us yet, right?
Okay.
So let's
All
move
right.
up.
Move up and give me sneak checks.
Oh God.
All right. So V, just so I know, if I'm here, I can go diagonal, right?
Yep. You can go across
here?
to the one below Pratchett.
Actually, Pratchett, can I switch you spots?
Sure.
Because I'll be able to hold them off a little bit better.
yeah.
Oh,
All right, so sneak check.
I'm just Corin, the greatest
All right.
guy ever.
Jeez, someone's jealous. Oh!
Sneakiest group ever.
Holy shit! That's another highlight.
To remove all of these spells that I'm wearing.
All that build up, there was like a half an hour discussion. That from it.
So now I guess we roll initiative.
So you attempt
This is
stealthily
amazing.
up the passageway
Yeah.
and fail.
Miserable.
You all fall over each other or something. I don't know. Corin trips over on his spear, and
Yeah.
God knows what else happens. But you make a huge ruckus, pretty much doing this. So sure, yeah. Roll for initiative now.
Okay. And we add our agility, right?
Agility.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I'm at 17.
See, what did I get? I got an 8. I'm at 14.
And I'm at 13.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna rule that that my guys like get first because you were so terrible.
Right?
Yeah. What do you mean? We're like three stooges
Yeah, you
of
off at your
Iosia.
first.
Okay.
Now these big hulking things, they obviously notice you. They turn to look at you. All this clattering and stuff behind you. They see you bumble in behind them, and they both turn to look at you. You see them both. They see you, and then they disregard you and look down the hole again.
Oh.
What? Okay. I'm gonna speak aloud and say, do you speak the common tongue?
You get nothing. It's sort of,
What the hell are they looking at?
And I'm gonna scream, "Hey, he's
Sorry.
a dwarf!"
I'm a dwarf! No, I have to be like, I am?
Huh.
So, that didn't go quite as planned.
I'm kind of curious as
On
to what they're
so
looking
many levels.
at.
They're not attacking.
Should we just move past them?
No. Very bad idea.
That's,
What if
yeah.
they decide to attack us from behind?
You also notice that there's sort of the cavern goes southwards now. You know, so I'd point that out.
How about we just creep up to the edge of the hole there and see what's got them so mystified?
How about
That
you
worked
do
well
that?
last time.
Actually, yeah. Let me do that because I can see by now, right? I mean,
Yes.
well enough.
All right.
Yeah.
So while you do that, I'm going to move here and strike a defensive position. So in case they all of a sudden lunge at us or something comes out of that southern hallway. 'Cause-
Okay, so I'm gonna move up to. Can I go here?
Yeah.
Okay, so go there and then roll a sneak check. Or does it matter?
They've seen you.
It's pretty
They
clear
know
that
we
we're
don't
here.
care. They're just not looking at you. They're blatantly aware. You know, there's a torch and stuff. There's no point.
Okay,
in sneaking.
so I'm going to look down the thing.
Okay, let me just check my notes here. See if there's.
I can't believe we all.
Yeah,
know
you see
one.
something at the bottom, glinting. The pit sort of it drops away, maybe 20 feet or so. Sort of quite a not a sheer cliff, you know, but it's like a steep cliff. But yeah, it's all craggy and stuff. And yeah, at the bottom there is definitely like something there, sort of glinting. Even though there's no light down there, there's still something down there glinting, as if there was light shining on it.
I
Can't
realize
see what it
that
is,
we
'cause everything else down there is pitch black. But yeah, there's a glinting thing. It's small, but it's definitely there. And these things that they're fascinated by it.
Interesting. It's too bad we don't have a rope. We could retrieve it, and perhaps these things would no longer attack us if they're so enthralled by such a thing.
Yeah, or it could be something to kill us.
More of that goop.
I honestly. Okay, hang on.
You
Let's
could-
go. Let's
you reckon you
get back
could-
together.
The wall, the sort of side of the cliff, it is scalable. Like, you know, you reckon that if a skilled sort of climber, which uses agility, by the way, would, you know, you could climb down there and back up. You reckon? You know, of course there is a danger of you falling, but
You could do that, Zod.
I could. Do.
there's
And
lots
if
of
you fall
footholds
and hurt
stuff.
yourself, you can always heal yourself.
To try and
Yeah.
heal yourself, I suppose, yes.
How about you do that,
Um,
and then we can make sure that these two creatures don't move in the meantime. And if they move or are hostile at you as you try to climb back up, we'll dispatch them.
Okay. Can I
simple start.
can I
Simple
can I
start.
like gauge Variax? Can I gauge? Is this going to be incredibly hard to climb down? Not too hard. I think I could do it. I think it'll be difficult, kind of thing.
I would say pretty challenging. Yeah, it's difficult, but it's doable. You know, it's
How far down a fall?
well, it's a 20-foot like drop sort of thing. How far you would fall would depend on how much you fail by if you were to fail. So if you rolled a 1, you would fall as soon as you sort of like tried to get over the edge. You would instantly lose your footing and fall 20 feet. If you failed by 1 or so, you would only say fall 10 feet or maybe only the 5. So, you know.
You know, we could sacrifice a torch and bring that down, and throw that down, and if it can illuminate where you're placing
Sounds
your
like a
hand.
Could I?
beautiful
Oh,
idea.
I was gonna
Thank
say
you.
I could. I was gonna say if I could peer down and see anything, but
All right. Well, you have the torch.
Wait. Yeah. Let Pratchett look because he can see in pitch black.
oh, wolf that can see in pitch black.
Just nudging over. No one's paying attention to the dwarf.
I can just imagine that. You guys are like just having this conversation amongst yourselves, going, "Yeah, we could like just sort of just see him just looking over, saying, "Oh yeah, that's what's going on."
Don't find
And what
me.
is down there, Pratchett? You see a skeletal corpse. It's been there for quite a while. You can tell. Might have been a wizard of some sort. It's covered in sort of tattered rags. Must have been some robes or something. There is a quarterstaff like scattered a little bit further away. What's glinting seems to be around the neck of the corpse.
Another amulet.
It looks like it's a corpse of some kind. Maybe a magic user. The thing, there's something around his neck, and that's what's making the glinting.
Does it look like there's an exit or anything else down there, or just that pit?
It's just it's just a pit.
It's just a pit.
Okay. You know what I suggest, gentlemen? First of all, sooner or later, these things are going to attack us. If we try and get this thing, maybe they'll follow us. Most likely, they'll try not to. While they're so mesmerized, why don't we just like throw them in there, let them take some fall damage, and then I don't know.
I suggest if we're going to dispatch them, we kill them with our weapons up here. If they survive the fall, it will make retrieving that object that much more difficult. It's not very honorable in killing a foe that's memorized, which is why I suggest retrieving it. But
Okay,
for safety's sake, we can kill them here. They are monsters. I'm just wondering. These things love feasting on the flesh of human beings. It must be pretty powerful magic to make them disregard us. An easy, well, maybe not such an easy meal, but a meal for something in that cave.
Do we feel any pull upon us at all? I mean, we've been as close to it as they are.
No.
Okay. Well, if you guys think that you'll be okay up here, I will attempt to go retrieve it.
Sure. I'll move to right here. I'm like, they're within spear length of me. They make any hostile actions, I'll skewer them. Well,
one of them is.
Yeah, one of them is. I know, I'm just being a little bit
the other one
more
will have to move into it. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
So, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. And Pratchett will
Here I
cover
go.
you.
Actually, wait. Would throwing a torch down there help my climb or anything?
Yeah, I'd say it would because it lights.
Okay.
Yeah, it lights it from the bottom, so totally it
Then
would. Yeah.
I will do that. I'll throw the torch. Wait. Let me light one from my backpack and throw that so we're not sacrificing
Okay.
a light up here.
Pratchett goes over and pats Zod on the back. Good luck, my boy.
Oh God, that's next to the edge.
as you strike up the torch,
Sorry.
the big lizard things sort of look at it, and then as you throw it down, their gaze follows the torch as it falls down.
Huh. Maybe they're
little
mesmerized by the
bit there.
light.
Huh. Okay, this is not awkward at all. I'm gonna climb now.
Okay. Hey, Variax, while he's climbing everything, can we just say I'm just in guard mode?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you set
I'm just
yourself up ready to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have like a climbing skill per se. It's just my agility.
It would be athletics. If you have any athletics, it's sort of an athletic sort of
No, I have 0.
move to do. But yeah, so it's just your agility, and it's just your natural agility.
Okay, so D10
Let's say
plus
14.
14. So I need a 6 or more. Oof. All right, let's give this a go.
If you get a 7, say, then a
5.
5. So you fail by a little bit.
Okay.
So we'll say that you get most of the way down safely, and then like you skid and fall and hit the bottom pretty hard. So you take modest injury.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
That's modest.
Yeah, I was like,
Sprain your ankle. Whatever.
It's like a really bad bruise or something. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm down there.
All right, you're down there. Well done. The corpse doesn't fly up and attack you.
I know. I want to be very, very careful. Like, look everywhere. Like, go inch by inch because I'm so afraid of maybe a magical trap or something like that.
Give me an awareness test.
Right. So 2 plus 2 plus awareness is intellect. So 9 plus 2, 11.
You don't notice any as you look. All you see is like the rock of the cavern, the corpse, and the torch.
Okay.
The torch actually helps with that as well because it illuminates the place. But yeah, you don't notice anything that shouldn't be there other than the corpse.
Okay. Then can I examine the corpse itself, like a close examination kind of thing?
You don't notice
or is that
anything-
all included?
Yeah, well, yeah. You don't notice anything about the torch other than what Pratchett's told you. Looks like it maybe had a beard. I think you can tell. It's still got the wisps of hair on its skull, sort of thing. But yeah, it's been there. It's been there a while. It's lying on its back. And, it looks like its spine snapped actually. So
now you said that there was a staff or something, and then there's a gem or something glowing around its neck, right? Those are the items of interest.
You notice the glinting thing is just a small pendant that's around its neck. It seems quite. It looks like a copper amulet with just like a little stone in it, a little red stone. And that's what's glinting. And yeah, there's what looks like a sort of a plain quarterstaff lying nearby.
Okay. Well, if it's just a quarterstaff, then that's not. Okay, let us lift the amulet off the wizard. I'm gonna die.
You'll be fine.
Let's lift the amulet off the wizard.
All right, you do so.
Holding it like away from me.
The head rolls off and
Yay!
clatters onto rocks as the skull bounces and then just rolls to a still, and it actually just lands, so it's staring at you with its dead eye sockets.
Oh, awesome.
But the amulet is yours. You want to give me a law check on the amulet?
Sure. Oh god.
Nope. It's a magical amulet. Well, it's a glowy amulet.
It glows.
All right. I guess I'm going to try and climb back up as far away from the lizard men as possible.
Okay. Give me a roll. Same difficulty. Well, actually, you've done the climb before, so say it's 13 now.
Okay.
There
8
you go.
plus. Yeah.
Make it back up.
All right. We sacrificed the torch though because there's no way I could have.
That's fine. We have 3 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, is the torch around your neck? Sorry, the torch. Is the amulet around your neck, or is it?
No.
Where is it?
No. Just like wrapped around my hand. Or
Oh,
something.
okay, cool.
Yeah, you can put it on your wrist or whatever.
But can I show it to them and see if they can lore check it?
Yep.
Well, I'm really curious as to once he reaches the top of that pit, what the my eyes are still on these large aquatic
Right.
creatures.
Well, as Squee's climbing, they're now sort of like watching the torch.
Oh, God, these
God.
things are stupid. I just say that. God,
They might. The one nearest to Squee might glance at him occasionally and then just look back at the torch, look at Zod.
What in the world?
I have a feeling. Well, see, this
Sort of
is the
settles on the
problem.
torch. Torch is more interesting.
Well, there you go. I'm just gonna say, it's too bad because I don't believe we saw the little guys poke at these big guys, did we?
You did.
Oh, I did. All right, so I'm gonna just use my
I said-
inference.
Yeah, I said at the start, you see one of them sort of
okay,
poke
good.
at the big one to send it onwards.
Yeah, I think these are just dumb lumbering beasts that are controlled by the smaller ones. I don't think they'll give us a problem whatsoever, as long as the small ones aren't around. As long as the Kakurai aren't around.
Oh.
You know, I have a theory. Question. We have a torch, so we have things glinting. What if I threw a coin next to them so that it was kind of shiny in the torchlight?
I don't know.
Try it.
Yeah, guys?
You have to try it.
I'm
gonna
still
throw a
guarded
coin.
on them.
Give it a go.
I'm going to basically throw a coin at their feet.
You're going to mess with them?
Yeah.
No, I'm curious to see just what they do. Yeah.
We're fucking with them.
No, it's good to know if they like love shiny things or if there's something down there that's attracting their attention. So I'm gonna just throw it at their feet, like toss. Nothing harsh. And I'm like,
you just sort of flick the coin towards them.
Right.
Deduct a coin.
I did.
Okay, good. So yeah, you do that. It sort of hits the one nearest to you on the side of its foot. It sort of grunts and looks down at it and pokes at it, and then looks at you and then looks back at the torch.
Okay.
Well, they're pretty docile. So here's the question. Do we dispatch them as a possible threat because they'll be behind us, or do we continue on and leave these poor stupid creatures by themselves?
They're not attacking.
Agreed.
Oh man, I feel so. I don't want to kill things that obviously aren't trying to kill me.
Then
but
let's continue
what
on.
happens when they get hungry? What do they eat? Are they going to be a danger to travelers? Are they going to never leave the cave?
Whoa, you sound really quiet there, Kriana.
Yeah.
I'm a ghost.
Talking from across the room there. It's nice.
Yeah, you sound really, really quiet.
That's great.
Kriana. Is it your mic?
Yeah, this is ideal.
Wait, do I actually sound like I'm far away?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Really far.
Hold on. Oh my god.
Jesus.
I have no idea why I sound so far away though.
Check your mic settings. Did they
okay.
lower? Skype.
V, how far in do you think we are in the cave? Like, are we in deep cave? Took a couple hours to get here, kind of thing.
You're about an hour's walk inside.
Okay, because I'm thinking maybe that far, maybe they don't. Because my fear was like, what if they go outside and hunt? But that far in, maybe they don't. Maybe they're just cave dwellers and spend their lives in the cave, and that way, as long as no one enters the cave, there's no threat.
Not now. Still
There
far
we go,
away?
you're better.
No, you sound fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just pulled my mic in and out, and that seemed to work.
Weird. Yeah, you could have just maybe.
Brianna not being able to talk paradise / cry.
Okay. That's actually incredibly rude.
It doesn't matter. All right. Anyway.
All right. Let's. Oh my gosh. Let's just continue on, and I'll keep one eye behind me at all times.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
I have no argue. Like they're obviously not a threat. There'd be no honor in killing them. So, all right. Let's continue on.
Okay. You want to let you other guys want to show them the amulet or what?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right. So as you walk into the next, as you walk away, you sort of check out this amulet. So, Pratchett and Corin, can you just give me a quick law check to see if you can
Alright.
identify? Oh, hell.
Hey! I got
Hey!
17.
Yeah. You both know what it is. Zoe, it's odd you don't know what this is? What? Really?
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
It's shiny.
It's an amulet of Firebolt.
Ooh.
It has 3 charges in it, and it allows you to cast the mage fire spell, Firebolt. I'll give you the information for it. It'll cast it 3 times before it runs out. I'm going to post it into the Skype chat.
Now, do we have the same? Now, I'm curious. Is it just this will cast, or is it like you still have?
It
to
will
roll to
cast
see-
it. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll cast it instantly. So it'll cast it like an action, like an attack.
Now, if they told me what it is, would I be able to then use it, or
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah. You can invoke it now.
Who do you think would be the best one to use it, guys?
I think actually perhaps you would, because if we continue down this tight passageway, you behind us could still help.
Indeed, actually, that makes sense, and I do have the most, if little, magic talent of everyone.
Indeed. What stat would it use though, Variax? Is it intellect?
It'll use willpower.
Oh yeah,
'cause
God.
it's a spell.
Don't put it close to
My
me.
willpower is 7, so that's
yeah,
not bad.
mine's
Yeah.
5.
But it doesn't use one, so
it
it'll
doesn't
just
use
cast
one.
it.
Oh,
right,
Yeah,
right. It'll just cast it, and I'll roll for
casts
damage.
The spell,
if
yeah,
it
it's like
is.
a claptrap unit. It'll just cast it when you invoke it.
All
And the
right.
details are in this in the Skype call chat now.
Okay, cool.
If you want to, make a note of it on your character sheet or whatever, that's what it does.
D5 physical and D10 fire damage. Now, if I'm behind them, like if I'm directly behind these two, do I have enough control to say cast it around them? Because it says
No.
first target it.
Yeah, it'll first target. So if you cast it, if you stood behind Inferno and you cast it, it will hit Inferno.
Oh,
Just
okay.
goes straight
Got
forward.
Got it. But as long as I'm abreast of them, then, or as long as there's a,
Yeah, it
what if
goes in a
there's-
straight line basically. It
Okay,
hits first
good.
in the line.
Got it. So I have to be clear line of sight.
Yeah,
Got it.
pretty
Fair
much. Aye. All right then, new area.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to continue down south here, obviously. Yeah.
Okay. Yo.
Yep. Same way.
Okay.
I mean, I was gonna say same. I'm assuming we want the same pattern. You guys in front, me behind.
Yeah.
This map may well lag because I'm using Fog of War on it, and it hates it.
That's fine.
It's all good.
So, even though we don't know what these aquatic things are called, for now I'm going to just call them derpasauruses.
Derpasauruses sound good to me.
That's precious.
We could call one derp and the other herp.
Yeah, herp and derp! Perfect.
Oh, that's so cute.
All right. This will have to do. There we go. Let me know when it's loaded.
Yep, loaded.
Loaded instantly, actually.
Wow. Still loading. My internet's been really slow
Oh,
though,
no.
so
I can read the description while you're
Ooh, do
go
that.
through what it is.
I love,
while it's loading.
I
Oh.
love flavor text.
Yeah, I've done it for some of it, but not all of it because time constraints and all that. The tunnel you are following eventually widens, extending into a large cavern which looks to be some 30 feet across and 40 feet wide, approximately. Now, the ceiling of the cavern stretches up far above you to a discernible height and is lost in gloom, even to those of you who might have enhanced vision in the dark.
Oh.
The cavern is made up of 2 levels separated by a steep embankment which runs the length of the cave. You are on the lower of these levels. The upper level is carpeted by what looks like thick white spider's web, which stretches towards the upper reaches of the cavern. Within the embankment, you can see a small passageway leading downwards into the earth.
If I were a witch, that's where I would live. With spider guardians guarding the entrance to my abode.
So even though you haven't actually got around the corner, you already know what's there.
Oh, well, I thought you were describing what we saw.
Yeah. I am. It was my own mistake. There you go. You're there.
Yeah. There.
Put yourself in the right order.
Okay.
Actually, wait, wouldn't we be facing this way, Inferno?
Why?
Because we're traveling that way. There we go.
Yeah, I was there. Okay.
I wasn't. I wasn't looking. Sorry.
And it was Inferno's fault.
Of course.
Okay, anyways,
Apparently.
of course it was. All right.
So you guys see the little mark in the side of the cavern where the cave is. In the
Mark?
middle there.
What are we? Wait. What are we?
Scrolling up, you see.
I see cobwebs and stuff.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
underneath of
And you
it.
see
Yeah,
it-
yeah. I see it.
in the middle on the ridge. In the middle, there's a little sort of mark where the cave is.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
All right, just so we're all
It's a little hard to see, but yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what you see. Give me an awareness test, people,
Okay.
as we enter this.
Awareness is
Oh.
intellect, so 14.
Gosh.
We suck.
I see.
Um,
14.
All right, Karin, you see. They're within the web. Actually, what I'll do is I'll make it so that at the very, very top of this cave, way, way above, actually breaks into daylight, so there's dim light coming through. Otherwise, you won't be able to see that far. So the whole place is covered in dim natural light because of the, way, way up. There's light shining down. You see spiders, pretty much.
Okay. Are they big spiders or little spiders?
They're what would be described as giant spiders.
Oh God.
Within the web.
All right. Giant
they're motionless, so it's quite hard to see them because sort of semi-disguised within the web. But you locate those two anyway, and you can point them out to the other players.
Okay. There's two spiders in those webs. In the dim light, I assume that there's more. I suggest we start a defensive formation near the center of the room. Zod, it'd be difficult, but if you could sneak up with them with that torch, you could set their webs alight. And perhaps...
wait, doesn't he have that amulet?
I was going to say, or I could set it alight from here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, the amulet.
Are the webs intertwined enough that if I set one on fire, the others might catch too?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Then-
there's sort of a blanket of them.
Okay, then let's give it a go.
Before you do that, though, where should we set up our formation? Should we be right near the center of the room? Like...
I don't.
maybe just one or two rows. Like maybe set up like you guys right here, me here, so that I can get around you and we can still retreat if need be.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Works
So,
for
like
me.
you guys right here, right here.
Yeah.
These two.
Okay.
No. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You have to
That
be
way,
35
and then-
feet, though.
What I will do is get over here so that I can do a clear line of shot without hitting you guys.
Okay.
I know we've done this before.
Let me guess.
Give me some sneak rolls just so you can get up there without them seeing. Just minor ones.
Okay.
That's quite a way away, so.
All right. There we go.
Yay!
Okay, yep. So you're confident that you haven't made enough sound that the sliders have heard you.
Good. So we don't do our Three Stooges routine.
Yeah.
Come here, you chowderheads. All right. I'm Mo.
Okay, so
All right.
I unleash the fury. I set forth the flame. What do I do here?
Well,
forth the flame.
the description is in chat, like I say. So you need to be in range of the of what you're aiming at, and then you just need to say you cast the spell.
All right, hang on. Let me see. Darn it! I closed the window.
You have to
Range of
be-
spell equal.
35, so you have to be within here.
All right, then I will move up to here, and then cast the spell.
Yeah.
Here's a question: the spiders, they're all thoroughly entrenched in the webbing, right?
Yeah.
Does it look like if I aim at a spider, it would catch the webs too, or do I need to actually dictate I am aiming at the webbing?
You could cast it at the spider and you imagine that it would spread. Sure. Or you cast it at the web and it would spread to the spider. It's up to you really. But you're confident that the matter if you cast the spell in that direction, there will be fire and it will spread.
Okay, so I'm going to aim at the spider on the left
Okay.
and cast the spell.
Him.
Yeah.
So do I do a D5 for physical and a D10 for fire, right?
Yeah, because it hits automatically because it's already
All right,
the
so
challenge would be casting the spell, but since you get that automatically,
D5 for physical is 1, D10 for fire is 8, so 9 points of damage.
Lots of fire.
No. Poor little spiders. Oh.
Yes, poor little spider.
Get this spider.
Dave Spider.
I love how there was no discussion
Spider
between
meal.
us well, they're not attacking us like the other ones. No, it's just spiders kill it.
It's eight-legged spider muse. All right.
All right, so doesn't kill it. It squeals. It writhes. Its legs go everywhere. And yes, the fire does hit part of the web, and it starts sort of spreading up all the strands and stuff. Like you'd expect it to, burning away at the web, spreading as it does. Yeah, good hit. I guess we'll roll for initiative now. Yeah.
Yep.
Because combat is now beginning.
Hooray!
9 plus 8, 17.
Oh, that's your initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled. I've got initiative. I've got agility
Nice.
12. I rolled 1.
Nice. That's hilarious.
Oh, spiders. They're freaking out from the fire.
Yeah. So I caught them by
Alright.
surprise, I suppose.
I'm 12 for me.
Their little spider brains are like, no. I was
Okay,
2
so-
weeks away from spider retirement.
By Tiderman.
So what have you all got to say? Corin got 12.
I got 12. Squee, what did you get?
Oh, I still beat you. Yay. Zot,
Wait.
add your agility to initiative.
13.
13. Oh, all right. So, you and me, we both got the same, but because you're a player, you automatically go first.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And what did Squee get?
17.
9. All right. So, all right, you go again now.
Okay.
Get behind us.
I'm going to back up to here.
Okay.
Wait, and let me also say that I'm going to throw the torch on the ground. Actually, no, I don't really need that anymore, do I? Well, still, throw the torch on the ground and draw
It's
both.
dim light, so you're still at -1. It's sort of the same light level as
okay.
the algae. So yeah, the torch is
Oh,
still.
I was assuming the fire would be lighting everything up.
Oh, of course, yeah, but only within the radius of a torch.
Okay, so I'll still throw
back-
the torch down. Like, how do I draw just this X? The little drawing tools.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you want draw straight line selected, which is the second of the blue buttons further along,
Right. Got it.
and then you just go
Oh,
like,
that's what I've been doing wrong.
and you draw like in paint or whatever. Kind of a little
So
clunky,
then
but
I'm gonna throw it right. Hello. Yeah. What? That did nothing. That did not do what I wanted it to do at all.
Let's make an X.
I tried.
which one do you want? Which one? Which one?
The one right in front of corn.
There.
Right there. Yes. Yes.
There, we've both scrolled on it. There, we'd be happy.
Do you know Cave Area X?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Good. Then we're good.
yeah. I'll get rid of mine so you can have your red X there. There you go.
Yay!
Feel better.
Very lovely X.
Okay. There you go.
I love that.
Yeah, I do. It's my favorite bit.
I guess I'll just guard. I mean,
Good
Okay.
call.
yeah.
No, come on. Oh.
Spiders.
Yeah, I get you now. So they move 12. Okay, the spiders start scuttling towards you like this. Now, as they do, a figure emerges from the cave entrance.
Uh-oh. From the cave entrance? Uh-oh.
Yeah, you know, the one
Yeah.
between the spiders now. I'm just going to label it figure. Dun, dun, dun.
Uh-oh.
Use that.
Oh,
Yeah, so
She's
it's
kinda
it's a
hot.
slight.
she's kind of hot. No, just kidding.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh.
I'm just teasing.
All right, so this is as the spiders swarm out, she comes out as well. This you can tell it's feminine, very slight build, quite small figure, maybe about 5 feet tall, dressed in this tattered, quite dirty looking sort of a robe with a hood, a cowled hood, so you can't see the face. It's all covered in blackness. This figure emerges. The figure's arms spread wide to either of the spiders, and a feminine voice sort of calls out, saying, "Kino, de meo belle, savi, sa." And you notice to your amazement that the spiders they seem to calm down. They calm down, and they just start. They stop, and they sit there and sort of twitch and watch and look at you, and they stop moving. And that is my go.
All right. Seeing they calmed down and they're no longer advancing towards us, I'll say, "Are you the witch that lives in these caves?" And then I'm guarding, obviously.
You're still guarding.
Just in case.
Before she answers, she turns from you, extends her hands, and water jets shoot from her fingertips and douse the flames that you set alight of the fire. So she just goes shh, and she sort of spreads her arms wide, and water shoots from her hands and her fingertips and just like covers the web, and the fire dissipates. There's steam and stuff, but it's out. Then she turns back to you, and she pulls back her hood. And through the magic of map tool.
Oh, she does look hot.
Hey,
Redhead. Okay.
your favorite.
Shut up, Kriana.
Well, it is. You said it.
Did I say redheads are my favorite?
Inferno, she even has freckles.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, she just let me a little minute. Do I have any notes written on what she looks like that you can see? Yeah, so she's quite young looking. I'll say sort of a ruddy red hair, quite dirty, filthy red hair. Maybe in these caves quite a while. She turns to you in response to your question, says, "Is that what they say about me?"
Yes. The town of Farrington have sent us here because a witch has been poisoning their water and ruining their city. We swore to stop that. I must admit, you're not exactly what I imagined.
She smiles sadly, and she says, "You humans are all the same. You come, you see the spiders, and you automatically think that because they're different, they want to attack you. These spiders, they feast on the bats that fly around this cave. They wouldn't have hurt you at all, but you instantly attack them. Anything that is different, anything of nature, you have to destroy. Like those men in that town. They come, they cut down all the trees. I beg them. I say, stop. And do they know? That mayor, he does not listen. He casts me out. I plead with him, stop cutting down the trees. My grove is in danger. And yet they continue. They drive me away. So what do? If they cut down my tree, I will die. I will wither, and I will die. So I try and drive them out.
Well, wait, before I start becoming Talkie McTalkenheimer here again, do you want to say something, Squeed? Do you want to say something, Kriana? Because I don't want to. I don't want to monopolize this conversation.
I'll say something.
Okay.
I apologize for attacking your spiders, but you must understand, just like you seem to assume all humans are alike, I've never seen a spider that hasn't tried to eat me. I reacted the exact same way you react to us.
I did not attack you on sight, but you must understand that whereas spiders may not attack you, every human I have met has come and destroyed my home, my beautiful grove. Now it is almost being cut down by your kind, coming and building your settlements, taking more than you need. Your town is built, and yet you cut at the trees, expanding and growing.
All right. I'm going to lower my spear and say, well, for now, this human isn't going to attack you on sight. Is there any possible way, perhaps us as mediators, can you see a way to negotiate a truce between yourself and the town of Farrington? Perhaps they cannot develop in a certain area where you can continue to grow, but they can also grow, but in a respectful way towards your land and your nature. Is there any way for there to be a truce?
She nods and says, that situation would be agreeable. With you as a medium, perhaps that would work. The humans would not listen to me, but they may listen to you, for you are one of them.
What do you think,
Pratchett? I'm not.
Pratchett's just sitting there
She's not
quiet.
talking to Pratchett.
All right. I'm going to take a look to Pratchett. I'm going to look at Pratchett, and I'm going to look at Zod and say, what do you think?
I would much rather that than try and fight these things.
Yeah, I don't want to kill a young woman.
Can you guys just give me a law test so you can check what if you know what this is?
Sure.
All right.
Oh, 14.
No.
Did I not roll?
Yeah, you did. You got 9.
Yeah, you rolled a 9.
It's not showing it at all. Oh, there we go.
No,
Fine.
boy.
Okay, 9 plus intellect, so I have 16.
All right, you all pretty much know what she is. She's sort of a nymph, sort of a forest spirit. They lurk in forests, obviously. They tend to be like they have a reputation to be quite a nuisance, but they're harmless. They're the sort of the elves of the world. They're elf kind. They're sort of a family of sort of fairies and pixies and stuff. And this is what is pretty much essentially an elf. And yeah, so you know what she is.
All right. I'm going to say we can arrange a meeting between you and the mayor of Farrington. It's Farrington, right? That's the name of the town. Of Farrington. As a matter of good faith, could you lift the curse on the water, just so they're not dying, just to show that you indeed have good graces. Now, of course, if you're afraid of us betraying you, if they continue to cut down your forest within a week, you can always start the curse back up again. But if you could lift it for now, and come back with maybe you shouldn't come back with us. Maybe we should.
Or no, I have an idea. How about I stay with her? Leave my weapons with you guys. I stay here. That way, she knows that there's a vested interest for people to actually care. Mm-hmm. And if they betray you, then you have me.
Okay. Is there a safe place on neutral ground between here and the town that both of you could meet?
We may as well. We could meet at my grove. It is not neutral, but it is the only place that I would feel safe in doing this.
All right, that's fair. I'm just concerned we can't bring the mayor here just because there are some very aggressive aquatic creatures. Kakurai.
I would come with you. They would not attack you with me in your presence.
That is true.
All right. Well, let's agree to meet at your grove then.
Alrighty then. Her name is Leah, by the way.
Oh, I'm going to smile and introduce myself.
How you doing?
No, I'm an honorable man, but I do have to admit I'm somewhat. I'm taken aback, and that abackness has caused an attraction in a sense, in a very like base manner. Not like, oh, I'm in love with you forever, but just in a I thought she was a witch.
I offered to stay behind to do a selfless act. Everyone's like, "Oh, you sly dog! Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. What do you think I am, Inferno?"
Yeah, that's true. Hey, no, but I could show her how much humans love nymphs in a very carnal way.
I think she knows.
In a very physical, loving.
Spear.
Exactly, my spear.
It's huge. You'll take all night.
Good to meet you. He was poking me with a spear earlier. Hope you don't have that problem.
Don't let him walk behind you.
Anyways, sorry, is there anything else in character that we should discuss before we head over to the nymph grove?
No, I think so. She makes it clear that her curse has never killed anyone. They're not dying.
Oh.
Don't know what the mayor led you to believe, but it does weaken them and make them feel, say, weak and feeble and like they've got a hangover and just can't be able to do anything. But yeah, it's certainly not fatal.
Okay.
So yeah, she gets that across.
I understand.
All right, just let me check my notes a little bit. All right, so you head to the grove. Or the glade, I've nailed it here. Then we just switch the map over. Won't take a jiffy.
I love Jiffy.
Oh,
I like
okay.
Peter Pan better, though.
Okay, he'll take a Peter Pan.
The honey roasted peanut butter. Peter Pan's good. Jiffy's good too, but not as good.
Jelly time? Jelly?
Yeah.
No.
Jelly. Peanut butter.
Jelly time.
Yep.
Okay.
And Inferno, there was also this one time where you poured goop all over yourself.
That's true.
That didn't go well either.
That did
Just
not
along
go
the
well.
way, we're just talking about all these really embarrassing stories that we've seen. Yeah, remember that one time where you saw that glowing algae and you wanted to put it in your mouth?
Remember that one time we wanted to sneak up on?
Remember that one time we saw that nymph and you wanted to put her in your mouth? Aw, gross.
Oh,
She's like, remember that one time you set my home on fire?
You'd be like, oh yeah.
Yes.
Hey, it's a glade.
it's a nice glade. Lee looks very pleased to be here. Lee won even no. Yeah, we just get rid of that. Or Leia. She. This tree in the middle seems to glow with like a sort of a blue tint. There's a sort of a blue magical tint around it, and she goes to it and sort of touches the branch. Now this glade is like there's like this line of trees on the right here. Just beyond that, there's farmland, and then just beyond that, there's the town. So they're really really close in sort of cutting this place down. And she explains that this is her glade, and this tree in the middle, if that was to be cut down, then she would wither and die. Now, seems that someone from the town must have seen you coming this way, because you see a party, a group of men leave the town and walk towards you. A group of people come from the town and enter the glade, which I shall now reveal to you the magic of map tool. Map tool sorcery for the win. Not
It's like loading
Not-
screen.
biding my time. Well, there we go.
Oh, I think that's our mayor fate. Yeah, that's him. Oh, the guard.
Yes, the mayor, Dest of Farrington, wanders into the grave, looking very proper. He's actually, strangely enough, got like a male shirt on for some reason, and he's accompanied by some of the militia. Three of the militia. So he's sort of like strutting away, quite pompously, I suppose, just like with purpose. Struts into the glade, and he says to you all, my friends, well done. You have brought the witch back to us. Now we can burn her at the stake and be rid of this curse.
No, you missed. Wait, once again, Squee, do you want to say something?
No,
Gotcha.
you by all means.
No, go ahead.
No, we brought the witch before you to stop the curse, but not to kill her, dear Mayor Farrington. You must understand that we're here to negotiate a treaty. There's been a horrible misunderstanding on both parts, and we're hoping here to resolve this without bloodshed.
Misunderstanding?
Yes.
She is a witch. She's foul sorceries.
She's a
I've seen
nymph.
glowing lights within these woods.
Are you aware with what a nymph is, Mr. Farrington?
So it's a creature of magic. It's unnatural. It must be destroyed.
No, not all things magic are unnatural, sir, and she was simply protecting her home. Imagine if invaders came to Farrington, burning it down and not realizing that they were doing it. You would defend yourself, yes? And that is simply what she is doing. Now, she's come here. She's already alleviated the curse on your town and your water supply in good faith. It's obvious that she wants to talk. If she was an evil witch, like you said so, right now she would kill us all with the chance that she could. But she's not. She's a rational being. And I approach you, too, like a rational being. Will you hear us out?
Marvelous. Yeah, he listens to your arguments. What I would like you to do, Inferno, is to give me a I don't know what it's diplomacy or speech or
Sure.
persuasion, whatever
yeah,
it
it's
is.
his diplomacy. Yeah.
Give me a roll on that.
All right. It's
See
intellect
how
plus
convincing
1.
you make your argument.
All right. So I'm plus 8.
Yeah, you
10.
Oh,
so
marvelous.
18.
Wow.
Oh, well done. All right.
Nice
Well,
silver
yeah,
tongue there.
your arguments. I was going to give you like a bonus for actually just putting yourself across so eloquently there.
Thank you.
But no need.
Okay.
No need. Yeah, Dester, he sort of splutters, and your arguments sort of cut right through him. I should probably explain that several people, well, most of the people of Magador, are quite like simplistic. They're what's the word?
Not really.
Superstitious.
Yeah, superstitious.
Superstitious.
Okay.
You know, so they don't like the things that they don't know, and magic is not something that's very common in the world. Indeed, because Magador is sort of near this place called Gria, which is a place tainted in magic and full of these creatures called Griel who are actually constantly invading them. Magic is often seen as a bad thing. You know, it taints and it corrupts and it's evil and it's dangerous. So that's a lot of thinking behind, you know, what he that's behind his thinking, you know, his attitude towards it. So that goes a long way to his treatment of Leia. But your arguments persuade him otherwise. Persuade him at least to give her a chance. Okay. So he does, and Leia will put her side across, and they do indeed reach the agreement that they will stop cutting down trees. The curse will end. They'll leave this glade alone, and indeed not cut any more trees down unless they need to, and they'll consult with Leia, and in return, Leia. She's good with healing herbs and stuff like that. So she'll become like an alchemist for the time. She'll help them with simple cures and potions and stuff like that.
Mutually beneficial. That's great.
Yes. So it's all worked out pretty well. And in return for everything that you've done, you've actually got the best outcome here.
Yay!
Leia will give you her hard leaf cloak that she wears. It'll give the party to you anyway, which it'll basically increase your armor, your armor defense by 1.
Okay.
So whoever wears it.
Right. Yeah. So you'd have it as like a medium slot in your backpack, which sort of equates to it being like on your person and weighing you down. And it'll give you +1 DS to armor. Desta gives you the house. He says that's yours now.
Oh.
The house that you stayed in, that is yours. He will commission a plaque, a stone plaque to be displayed next to his, with your names on it,
Nice.
for what you've done. And he also gives you 100 coin in total.
Gorgeous. So that's 33 coin apiece. Wonderful.
Can we just ask, if we decided to, for whatever reason, sell the cloak, any idea how much it would be?
The dwarf will not buy it because it is a thing for elves.
Oh, right.
I see.
The filthy leaf-rotten thing.
If we're all interested in the cloak, we could all just roll for it, and the highest person gets it. That'd be pretty fair.
I don't
think
need
so.
it. I don't want
Are you sure?
it. Yeah.
It's Elvin, that's right, so. Squee, do you want to roll for it?
I do.
Okay.
Here's a question, though. Are we going to continue working as a party? What's your defense right now? Don't you have a defense of like 18?
My defense is 15, yes.
I have a defense of 10. Now, I'm not saying that I should get it. I'm all for rolling for it. If we are going to continue to operate as a team, though, it would be advantageous to put it where it can be best used.
Which would be on
However, again, but if you're going to be the shield for us, then I have no problems you taking it.
Yeah. It's
So,
like I said, I think it'd be advantageous to both of us, which is why I think rolling would be the most fair resolution.
fine by me.
Okay.
D10.
So it's sort of the equivalent of flipping a coin or whatever,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, this is pretty much flipping a coin. Actually, we can just flip a coin if you want.
Um,
No, let's
I
just
don't have
roll
a-
for it. Yeah, let's just roll for it.
Just roll for
Ready?
it.
All right.
and roll.
Wait, come on, roll. There we go.
You get it. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Just put leaf cloak or whatever.
Leaf cloak.
+1 DS to your armor.
Sure. What would I put that under? Just notes?
Yeah, put it in your backpack, just under medium.
Oh, okay.
Sort of a, what is it? Can't find it
Cloak.
now. Yeah, medium. So it's not in your backpack, but it's like it's on you. So it's still like,
So +1
it stops you
DS.
carrying other stuff. Yeah. And then if you want, in your defense under your armor, where it says WSDS, put like a +1
Yeah.
next to whatever it says.
Cool.
So you get a little bonus.
One step ahead of you. That's awesome. Great.
Good.
Wonderful.
And you get the house, so you can stay here for as long as you want.
Wonderful.
That is actually the end of the adventure.
Yay!
That's fantastic.
That was wonderful.
I
That
just
was
want to read the little thing that I wrote at the end of it.
Well, please do.
Just a little thing, just to sum up. You've gone through much and got far more than you bargained for when you set out on the road in Magador. The whole episode reminds you that Magador, and indeed Iosia, is a wild and often unfair place where many things are not as they first seem. Heeding the lessons the adventure has taught you, you now feel better prepared for whatever challenge life might throw at you next, and hope that maybe, just maybe, your experience will aid you gaining whatever it is that you seek in the untamed world of Iosia. Oh, and you all get 2 fate points for like being awesome and getting the best result.
Oh,
Woo!
Not that you'll use them, but
it's true. Well, I'm gonna keep this guy for sure, like just as a memory type of thing. But we were also thinking too, Variax. If any time you want to pick this up again, we can arrange a time where it's afternoon for us and it's not late for you.
because we were loving this.
Oh, we absolutely love this.
Good,
But,
I'm glad. I'm glad that you...
we adore
Yeah.
this. Like, we were just gushing
Yes.
about it yesterday after you left. Just absolutely gushing it. You're an amazing GM, and
Oh.
this world is really, really cool. Like,
Oh, thanks.
oh, no problem, man. But we said it. We all agreed quite clearly because you made a big time sacrifice for yourself for us. So we'd be more than willing to make a sacrifice, for you, because it's easier to do things in the afternoon for us and the evening for you than evening for us and the morning for you. But
Yeah, certainly.
no promises or anything like that. But we just want to say
No.
we adore this.
Rush for it. But yeah, good. Well, that's definitely positive. Yeah, and I think that the changes I made, even though you're not really aware of what they were, from a personal perspective, worked really well. So I'll definitely keep them and get them incorporated into the rules and release that new rule book. It's whenever I can.
Yeah.
But I'm really pleased with the way it went. I hope that you are. I hope the chat enjoyed it. It seems to have been quite active.
Oh yes.
And so I'm guessing the people enjoyed it, and all in all, really, really pleased with how the whole thing has gone. I think it's been a
It's
good
fucking
success.
awesome.
3.
So can I ask you
love
a
it.
quick question? With that one.
No more questions. Leaving now. Bye.
Aw, feeling.
up. Gone.
The cave that we went to, the north route where we came across the goo monster. What was to the right? The other path. Was there anything there?
I mixed it up a bit. There wasn't a map, but I did kind of disregard it because there was another little encounter with a tunnel that was filled with water, and there was leeches in the water. So when you went under it, the leeches would have sort of sapped your strength. But in playing it, I figured that was kind of similar to the lure encounter, so I left it out. So instead, what I did was to the north bit was the lure, to the left or whatever after the Kakarai cave was the water tunnel. I sort of just skipped that because both of those led to the pit bit. So I just skipped it and just went straight to the pit. So I mean, eventually it would lead to the pit and then lead to the spider bit.
Oh, okay. So they linked together.
so-
That's neat.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, they would just eventually link together at the same place, just different. There was some other things I was going to put in as well. I was going to put like a Kakarai sort of village or some such, which would have just been like a huge pitch battle, like optional. You could have, you would have seen them all there and been like, right, you can back out now, or you can try and take the entire tribe.
Murder all the Kakarai.
Yeah, I thought about putting something in down the pit, but I didn't bother with that. And I thought about having another thing with like I mentioned, Greel. There might have been a little sort of a minor war party of them, maybe a group of them who were planning to sort of attack Farrington. But I had a load of ideas, but I didn't write them all down because I just went with what we'd got because of time constraints and stuff like that. So
Right.
But yeah, I had more ideas than I could write down, which is never a bad thing.
Yeah.
Good.
What were the herp and derp? What were the creatures' names? What are those? What's that race called?
Oh no.
Oh, herp and derp.
Well, they were labeled, weren't they? But they were. They're scrolling up. Giant spiders scrolling up. Lure scrolling up. They were Canerus.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're called.
I just have this
Canerus.
image like we leave the room and they
And
stare
yeah,
at each
they-
other and go, ha 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 ha, we fooled them again, Jeeves. Ha ha ha.
You guessed it. They're really sort of docile, sort of beasts of burden.
Oh,
You know, like sort of the intelligence of a cow.
Oh.
But like I say, really, really dangerous when they're pissed off or goaded into combat by their smaller brothers. I mean, they're related. The Kakurai and the Canerus, they're related, but loosely. And the Kakurai sort of use them for pack animals and obviously in combat they'll just like throw them forward, say go go go. And
Yes, I
stupid,
murdered
like-
one that was trying to kill us.
But yeah,
I
that one
feel
was
sad not at
hostile
all.
because it
Yeah.
had been goaded into that, so that was fine. But yeah, the other two wouldn't have attacked you unless you'd have attacked them.
Wow.
So if you hadn't have failed your sneak rolls and actually entered combat and like guarded and been all threatening and stuff, then they would have attacked you. So it was actually all those ones you rolled.
Actually, kind of
actually
fortuitous.
Complete blessing, yes,
Yeah.
because that would have been a tough fight, but it
God.
was an optional fight. That's why I put it in there.
That's kind of
talk-
amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Talking to the chat, thrilling hero. Just because they were dead, the thing was already pissed off and attacking. I don't think anyone in their
would
right
have-
mind would just be
yeah.
like, you know what, I'm not going to attack you,
Yeah.
even though you're trying to murder me.
It was already, there was combat. It was confused. It would have attacked you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one was hostile. But
I do feel bad about killing the spiders, though. God, from now on, my character's going to be like, okay, should I let this thing attack me first?
yeah, but that's
That's the lesson.
That's what I do as a GM. I sort of lull you into a false sense of security, and then I put something there that seems docile, and then say, kill you. So,
Oh, look at that cute little dragon.
yeah.
Arrgh. Kriana, can you tell Variax your character's backstory now, real quick?
I mean,
It's
Okay.
hilarious. It's adorable.
Well,
Well-
I was like brainstorming to myself about Pratchett. I was like, okay. Well, I was kind of joking around with you before about Pratchett being a hairdresser, and you're saying
Yes.
like, well, that's not completely off because of the whole beard is a dwarf's like ranking status, yeah.
Yep.
So I was thinking that Pratchett, he came from a family of hairdressers, and his family was very proud of it. They were pretty well off, and but Pratchett wasn't the greatest. He was burdened with being clumsy a bit, as we all can see, and he he accidentally messed up a noble dwarf's beard. Yeah, and so Pratchett was really bummed out. He was like, "Oh man, I just totally messed up. This is really gonna hurt me and my family." So he goes to the tavern like all dwarves do, and he has a good drink. The nobleman put a roofie in the drink, took Pratchett out back and shaved him completely.
Right.
And so Pratchett was pretty young, so Pratchett, being ashamed, decided to go topside before he could, burden his family anymore.
Yeah.
And that was my reason for him leaving.
Yeah. Awesome. Brilliant. Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
I think
It's
it's
good.
creative. I think
It's
I'm
good,
laughing
good.
because it's
And
creative.
they would have. They wouldn't. I don't think they'd call them hairdressers, but they would have a title for that sort of
Right,
thing. Yeah,
well,
there would
that's
be.
the
There would
only
be
thing I can think of.
dwarves. Yeah. There would be dwarves that would do that. So definitely, yeah.
Beard
awesome.
keeper.
that was my reasoning for Pratchett and why he did what he did throughout
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. Cool.
I do. The whole thing. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. Loved
A
it.
bit later, so I'm going to wander off. 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh wow.
Conversation
you again,
got
Max.
boring.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
it
thank
was,
you
it
for
was
playing, and thanks for watching.
absolute joy.
Lots of fun.
Good. Yeah. It was Kriana's first time as a pen and paper sort of game, so
Yeah.
hope you created a good impression.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I still get confused like with all the numbers and the dice, and I'm still working on that. But yeah,
That
It's easier to
time.
teach when it's not over the internet. When you can actually point at stuff, and that when players are on the table, and you don't get. It's not as awkward when you're looking up stuff because you can see you're flicking through a book and that. So playing over the internet isn't as fluid as playing around the table. I've noticed, and yeah, it's harder to teach the rules because you can't point to the character sheet. That's the bit you need.
Right.
But yeah, apart from that, it works really well. And if we do something like this again, then we'll try the D20 software.
I am curious, Fee, in your experience, are they normally rolling that many criticals either way, good and bad?
Yeah, well, it's
Because it's a 1 in 10 chance.
yeah, I mean,
instead
there's
of
a 1 in 5
20.
chance of getting either a critical or a critical miss. So
Right.
it's fairly common, and I like that because it creates that degree of randomness where someone who's pretty inept in combat can suddenly pull up something really awesome,
Right.
and equally someone who's really good can occasionally just wade in there feeling really confident, roll a 1, and they're screwed.
Yeah.
So
No,
yeah,
listen.
I do like that. Oh man. Well, after I go, do you want me to leave the server up so that you can keep playing?
No, it's okay.
No, it's fine.
We're just being dorks.
Runs away crying.
No fair. You can't have a cloak and a nymph. Choose one. Alright. That was amazing, B. Alright, rest well.
Very much
All right,
so.
Take care, sir.
Take
Yeah,
care.
thanks for playing. All right then. Bye everyone. Thank
Bye.
you, chat. Thank you very much. Toodaloo.
Bye.
Oh, man. That was amazing.
That was really
That was so
impressive.
fun.
Really good.
I feel kind of bad at the end, me just having diarrhea of the mouth and just everything kind of just ended, but...
It's kind of appropriate that that's how it ended, though, with you going on a huge speech.
That's
Yes,
true.
I think there was even a spotlight from the angels.
Well, with a natural 10 roll, I suppose so.
I know, right?
No, but I mean, like I said, I don't like to monopolize things, and I like to give you guys a chance. And so, if you say no, I'm cool.
We're talking. You had the diplomacy skills.
That's true.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, that's one thing I like. I wanted to make a fighter, but not like a dumb fighter, as anyone plays. I wanted to make like an intelligent, well-spoken one. So
I actually wanted to make a character that was fast, sneaky, maneuverable, but not a thief. You notice he never stole.
Yeah.
He doesn't steal. That's not his thing. He doesn't. He wants to be a doctor. Hard to be a doctor if you're stealing
pretty
things
cool.
from people all the time. But yeah. In fact, I never actually went into it. But his whole backstory was that he was raised an orphan, like as a pickpocket, and decided that it never sat well with him. He didn't like the idea of taking things from people. He liked the idea of helping, so he wanted to be a doctor. So, not a thief at all.
I think that's one thing I love about V's system. I mentioned this to him before, but the really cool thing is that there's no classes, right? It's just you choose what to specialize in. You choose what your talent is. So no one has to be like, you're a thief, therefore you have to do this, this, and this. Like, your characters aren't limited, right? You can
Right.
make a dwarf that, like, throws knives. You can make, like, a sneaky doctor. You can, make whoever you want with whatever skill set you want, which is pretty nice. You, like, make your own class is pretty much what you're doing, which is pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, there's not even a leveling system. It's not like
Jesus
I'm level
Christ.
3 or 4 or anything like that.
That scared me, Kriana. Why did you Nicolas Cage
Because I saw that your
Skype is up?
Skype was showing me, so I wanted to show something beautiful or something
Beautiful?
better,
I don't
That's
think that
great.
works.
something more attractive.
That's yeah. They're having staring contests with it.
Oh god.
Oh, hang on, I got a perfect staring contest for some
Oh
of you
god, I
guys.
think I know what's coming.
Oh, I don't know if I do.
You'll know, hang on.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh wait. Yay! It's the red ninja. I missed him.
I was gonna say it's either gonna be him or it's gonna be the Nick Cat that's got like the from like the Psycho movie.
You know,
The one that he's looking right at you.
you know, for the Please Select Your Podcast thing, it'd be nice, like, because we still need Cage as a guest, but it'd be really nice to have Variax as a guest, too. I think
Yep.
he'd have a lot of insight.
Indeed.
Quite.
Quite. God, that was
Oh.
fucking awesome.
This is slightly off topic, but
That's fine.
I'm so pissed
still
at
streaming.
Origins.
Oh. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry, guys, we're just gonna shoot the shit here for a while. I'm not gonna stop the stream until, like, unless things get super intimate. I might play
actually-
something later on, but yeah.
Yeah, actually, Kriana, strangely enough, I was just thinking, it's like, man, I'm gonna go play Origins now. Like, I feel like playing Origins.
Oh, I was talking about like Origins as in
Oh, never
The
mind.
EA
The
program.
other
yeah,
EA.
the crappy Origins, not the good Origins, the EA Origins. Yeah, I've been having trouble with that because I've been trying to reinstall ME3, but every time I do, it's like you can't do it at this time. Please try again later. And apparently, this has been happening to some people for a couple months now, and it's something to do with like the newest Origin update. So now I have to go figure out like a convoluted way to get like a past version of Origin, probably off of the Mass Effect 3 disc, and then install it, disconnect from the internet so it doesn't update, and then reconnect it and don't update it. It's so annoying. But I'm like, I just want to play some Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, the theory of Origin doesn't bug me that much because it's not too different from Steam. The execution of Origin is pathetic.
Yeah, the execution's really bad.
Like, even with Steam, you can still play offline. If you own the game...
No, what I'm talking about is I'm including that in the execution.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how they're running it, like in the sense that if their server goes down, I can't verify my DLC. That's just pathetic.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
play the game that you paid for.
Yeah.
Your single-player game that you paid for. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I did that like 2 streams ago. I wanted to play the single player and I couldn't, so I had to go play multiplayer just because their server was down. I couldn't verify my DLC, therefore I couldn't play the game.
That's so ridiculous. How on
Yep.
earth do they think that's a good idea? Like, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
a bad business model.
Assassin's Creed 2 did it as well, and it was so frustrating because if your internet derps for just a second, you can't play the game. It just pauses until your internet comes back. It's so yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah.
Yep. I think I'm gonna go kill some Darkspawn.
Okay.
You know?
Darkspawn. Oh, you're gonna
Kill
play
the Darkspawn.
Dragon Age Origins, yeah.
Indeed, I've been on a huge Dragon Age Origins kick lately.
Cool. I think I'm gonna play a little bit more FTL.
Oh, are you
just
in the
for-
Dwarven area too?
I'm in Ozamar, yeah.
Yeah, same here. High five.
Yeah, woo! I totally just pretended the high five, but it's all good because it's over the internet.
Right. Good stuff, man.
Mm.
All right. Well, I guess this is it.
This is it. This is goodbye until probably fucking tomorrow when I talk to you, dork.
It's so sad because I don't know if we're ever gonna do this again.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I hope so. Like Variax wasn't like, no, I never want to type, right?
Right.
But
I was totally gonna put points in Apothecary and then I could actually heal people.
you never know. Like I'm
My
keeping my
magic
character
sucks.
sheet. I'm gonna just keep my character sheet, and
Yeah, I'm
That'll
gonna do
be
that
that.
too.
it seemed like you had a lot of fun.
I honestly think since my specialty is intellect, I honestly think that my magic's just going to be pure emergency. I'm just going to run around with 30 bandages, like a massive apothecary skill.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
All
I
right.
will talk to you later. Everyone in the chat, thanks for coming by, and you all were awesome.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, thank you guys. I guess we thank the Variax a lot of times, but it was really fun playing with you two in particular. It was pretty great.
Yeah, it was.
I had
It
good
was the
time.
perfect chemistry.
I know. We had such an odd mixture of people, and
Right, it
with
was
our characters
like Zod and Korn like always arguing but never really mad.
Yeah.
And then the dwarf over there just kind of like doing the tiebreak. Like honestly, the dwarf was the one making all the decisions.
It was. You made all the decisions because we couldn't make one.
That's very true. It worked out.
Yeah.
Good times.
So really, I saved the city. I'm the
It's
hero.
true. If it wasn't for you, Squee and I would still be arguing in that forest while that house burned down.
We don't need to turn him in. Yes, we do. The town's like dying.
All right. I'll talk to you guys
Yep.
later.
Take care, guys.
Cheers. Bye. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Okay, so I'm going to stop this recording, and I'm going to load up FTL, start recording again. So the stream will be down for about 1 minute, and then it'll be back up. So I'll talk to you guys very soon.